The Man Mindset Show celebrates the strength, wisdom, insight, and purpose men carry throughout their life and throughout this world. Our purpose is to develop strong character, communication skills, and teach a secret system of power, hidden knowledge that will lead you through your own personal development and growth. You will learn new information to help you develop a proactive direction and goals, and also how to control sexual thoughts and outcomes. Most importantly, you will gain the ability to produce desired results in any endeavor undertaken, ultimately leading to a realization of your own purpose and mission in life. Learn how to reinvent yourself and to see the world with a new set of eyes without any self-sabotage or excuses. It's game time!
What's up, everybody? It's your boy, the Dean. www.themanmindset.com. I told y'all I was probably going to do something earlier today. So we just kicking off something earlier today. We're going to kick off a show today. Couldn't do it. I was kind of caught up in some shit, but I want to say what's up to everybody. This show is being brought to you by themanmindset.com, www.themanmindset.com. And we are trying everything we can to help you young men see that there are a lot of issues that a lot of y'all are going through right now, that a lot of y'all need help with. A lot of men out there just don't have the understanding or the tools that he needs to navigate through what's going on today. There's a lot of confusion that I've never seen before in my life. I've never seen it as bad as it has been. A lot of guys out there have no idea how to navigate through the game or navigate through their lives. And I won't necessarily think or say that the internet is the reason for it. But it's just I don't know, man. It's we're in crisis mode. I won't say we, because we are not in crisis mode. They are, because they don't have any idea or know what a man is. And what's amazing is that you would think that because y'all are older, the common sense would kick in where you would be able to ask yourself certain questions, and that's fine. And if you don't know, you don't know, and that's no knock on you. But I wanted to do today. We're going to talk about time. But it was just amazing. If y'all missed the show last night, there was a guy that came on that said that he was following people because they look good and because they're young. Man, let me tell you something, guys. Eventually, we all going to get old, man. We all are going to get old, and that's the truth. But regardless of your age and all that, what is going to separate those that are going to remain at the top? It's the knowledge and the information that you have that you utilize every day. And that's what we're going to be talking about. That's what we're going to be discussing. Time. Where some guys out there pushing one night stands, some guys are pushing lie to women, manipulate women, and all that other stuff. You got a lot of people pushing different narratives, and they have every right to push what they want to push. But the man that is well put together, he makes it about his time. And the more he makes it about his time, the more he's wanted by women, because women are not used to individuals that make their time more of a priority than just a piece of ass. But but what y'all got to understand, there's a reason why behind that. And I want to explain that because I think a lot of guys don't understand that. I want to explain that. See, there are a lot of guys out there that the gentlemen out there that make it about their time, or the guys out there that have options. And it's not just see, on level 2, like I told you guys, don't get it twisted. You can have it like that. When you're on that level 2, like some guys are, they can have options of women that they can sleep with. But that's a totally different lifestyle than having options of women that want to sleep with you. It's a night and day thing. Totally different. Because the man that has the options of the women that want to sleep with him, it's not as fun as you think it is. It's boring. Picking up women is something that is no different than putting a nickel in the bubblegum machine and turning that knob, and whatever color comes out, that's what I mean. I know it sounds real crass of me to say this shit, but that's the truth. After a while, you get bored with the women. You get bored of the options that you have. I never really believe, my mentor always would tell me stuff like this, but like you guys, I never listened. You know what I mean? Like, shit, wait, let me get this straight. You're telling me that you get bored with women? What do you mean you get bored? How can you get bored with women? And it's not the fact that you get bored with women. It's just that you got so many women that want to get with you. It's a difference when women want to be with you opposed to you having a bunch of women. But what he started discussing and started telling me about is there's a secret in the sauce that separates most men who have women wanting them versus the guys who can't get women versus the guys that get women who accept the crumbs to get with them. And he said one of the most important things that you must be able to do is you must be able to know, perfect, and live by time. See, most women are not used to a man that deals with time. Because the man that deals with time is a man that is what we call the exception to the rule. Women come and women go, but I'm telling you, I think I started to feel that way. I guess I don't know how old I was, 17 or 18. I started to realize that, okay, I picked her up, talking to Lil Yak. She wants to come over and spend time with me, and I'm bored. I'm like, all right. It's like you get the phone call. It's like, hey, what are you doing? Nothing. What are you doing? Shit, chilling. What's up? Nothing. I just want to see what you're doing. Are you busy? Can I come over? Shit, yeah, I guess if you want. And guys, I'm not talking about just someone. See, what y'all don't understand is, and I want to. I'm definitely gonna use my client because my client is killing it, man. He's fucking killing it. But I want to show you how he's killing it because he sent me something today that, and he used his time, and I'm explaining how he used his time, and I want you to look at what he said. Matter of fact, I think I should upload this so y'all can read this instead of me holding it. I think I should, but I don't know. I didn't have time. I run around, so I don't think I had time. But let me explain this to you. So what happened was yesterday he met a woman. I mean, and this is part of being a man. I want to read this to you. So basically, he was with a woman that didn't like the idea of him having other women. And the beautiful thing about when you make it about your time, you can do this thing called talk shit. Now, it's not necessarily talking shit in a rude way, but people are going to take it as rude when you are. See, a lot of people can't handle blunt truth. A lot of people can't handle blunt truth from an arrogant motherfucking man. So what happened was here, he said, now, this is part of the problems that you're going to have when you have options. You're going to have women that are going to be mad at you because you have a lot of chicks, and sometimes they're going to be cool with it. Then other times they're going to challenge you and say, you know what? I don't want to deal with this shit. I don't want to be, listen, if you got other women, you don't need me because I don't want to be somebody's second or third or sloppy seconds or third or fourth, right? So what he said is, I told her, let me know if she changes her mind and take care. Y'all think I'm lying. Again, the thing about us, I want y'all to see this shit. All right, let me show y'all. Let's zoom in. Now, this is the message I got from him. Fuck, man. I'm sorry, guys. It's just sometimes the shit zoom ins. I know it's kind of blurry. Give me a second. It's gotta grab the focus. Shit. Hold on a second. Oh, shit. Try one more time. See if I can get it in focus. Come on. There we go. All right, there it is. Now, you see that right there? Now, remember, and that's why I said my God is what I'm about to show you. Now, I told her, let me know if she changes her mind and to take care. Now, he said this to her, and this is the beautiful thing about time that we're going to be discussing. But he told her, and this is how you know you're real about shit. When you can tell a woman, I'm not here to waste your time. If you don't like the situation that I'm in, knowing I have other women, and you don't like it, then you can go. But he did a 2 + 2 is 4. And he said, hey, look, whenever you want to come back, you can come back. Just because you're mad right now, as long as you don't disrespect me, you're good. Look, you can go away and test the market. Go be with somebody else. Go see somebody else. Go do what you want to do. But I am not going to conform or compromise because of you. Now, let's look at what he got today, dog. Oh, well, I got to make sure I ain't no. All right, here we go. This is what he got the next day. This message right here from the woman right there. God damn it. Give me a zoom in. Shit. Come on, fucker. There we go. There's a zoom in right there. First message. This is from the woman that said, that I don't like the fact that you have many chicks. And he told her, you know what? Hey, guess what? If you don't like it, you can go. And she left. But then he got that message right there. And see, for a lot of you guys, y'all think it's amazing, but this is the life. This is how the life is, but it gets better. Y'all think that's something. Yo. I'm going to show you part one, then we'll get to part two. All right, let's go to part one of the message she sent him. She said, wait, oh, God damn it. Let me move this thing out the way. Let's read it together. Now, this is her message to him. I want to kiss your sexy ass lips. Then I want to put my hands down your pants. I want to feel you grow. Maybe in my mouth. I want one of your hands between my legs. The other one around my neck. And then she says, I mean, who shows you this shit, this real ass shit? Let me see if I can get it zoomed in. Shit. Oh, there it is. There, I'm sorry. I want to feel your fingers deep inside of me while we're kissing. Afterwards, I want us both naked, feeling all over each other. I slide on top, rubbing myself against you while you're sucking on my nipples. I guess you meant your turn, but what I'm saying is, this is what I'm trying to get y'all guys to understand about this game, is that a lot of women are always going to challenge you to see what level you're on, if you're on a level or not. But when you, now, this is a man that makes it about his time. He don't want to waste it. Listen, here's the thing, and this is so important for you guys to understand. He doesn't want to waste time. He doesn't want to waste time. And I think for what a lot of you guys don't understand is that honesty and being transparent is part of this. You're going to, when you really start to get this down, gentlemen, you're going to run into women that are not going to like your situation. They're not going to like it. They're not going to like your situation. They're not going to like the fact that, hey, you know what? You have options. They're going to hate the fact that you have options. They're going to hate the fact that women want you. They're going to hate the fact that you are not fazed by a woman leaving you, and you're not fazed by a woman staying with you. And that bothers a lot of women, because women, when it comes to this game, like I keep telling you, most of these women, when it comes to the dating game, that's the only I'm talking about. When it comes to it, women are in control. When it comes to a lot of you guys, they know the game, and the truth is better than most of you guys. And a lot of you guys don't, y'all want to be in denial on that. And I'm not going to fight you on that, but the truth is the truth. But the thing that you have to understand is most women are not used to men that make it about time. And that's what we're going to be talking about today. We're going to be talking about time today and the importance of it, and why time is even more important than getting some ass, especially when you know what you are and how you are locked in to yourself. A lot of people out there, a lot of men out there, they're really lost. And it's not a bad thing because they're lost. I mean, that's just unfortunately what it is. You know what I mean? There are a lot of guys out there who, again, feel like they can add and put their 2 cents in everything and think that what they say matters in the game. And unfortunately, that's not true. I wish it worked like that, but to be honest with you guys, the game does not work that way. Like I say, if y'all want to, y'all got any questions, y'all can ask them in the chat room. But I just want to show y'all, man. You know, I always love to show you receipts because I want to make sure that you can see how the lifestyle is, because a lot of guys, they can imagine this lifestyle. A lot of guys can't even connect the dot to think, wow, I can be in a position where we're not one, not two, several women are fighting for you because they know your worth and your value. And that's the truth, man. That's the truth. If y'all want to call in, 515-605-9373 is the number. 515-605-9373 is the number. Or you can ask a question in the chat. We'll be happy to answer the question. But unfortunately, a lot of you guys out there don't ever really push the narrative of how important you are to you. And a lot of you guys are not important to yourselves. And you can tell that by the way in the things that you do. Women can also tell it as well. Women know everything about you there is to know when you're open. Women love open guys, and they will always run, and they will always control, and they will always manipulate those that are open. And let me, Junior, you got a question? Always answer questions. Guys, y'all want to call in? No, because remember, Junior, there's 16 that you have, but I'm adding other 12 in the texting toolkit. 16 is not you already have 16. It's a lot right there, but we added more in the texting toolkit. It's all of that's the same, but what I'm saying is that by taking time and really peeling these layers back on these women, you'll learn a lot about them. And the reason why I say the different genres of music, because every piece of music pulls something out of the woman that loves to listen to that music. And the reason why I talk about and mention music is because there's a lot of women out there, or a lot of people out there, that try to tell you that women are the same, and they're not. So that's why I do that, man. That's why I do that. That's why I make sure we do this, man. And that's in the texting toolkit. Texting toolkit's got the other ones in there. But what you have to understand is that even though, now this is the key thing, Junior. This is very important. Let me explain where a lot of guys go wrong. See, a lot of guys go wrong is, yes, I want you to focus on the type. Absolutely. But sometimes there is a way you don't have to focus on the type. See, when you make it, let me explain women. And it's funny how they do this. A lot of women will always talk about shit they want from a guy. I want him to be nice, and I want him to be caring, and I don't want to just be a body. I want him to want me. I want him to want me more than just sex. And I want to build a friendship with the guy, and I want to build a relationship with the guy, and I want to do this, and I want to do that. They always say what the fuck they want. But here's the thing that they know. They know the majority of guys out there will never be that way, because they are driven by their thirst for sex. But what happens to these guys that have that thirst for sex, to a woman that wants a guy to be all those bullshit things, like I told you before, there is a drug called WOMAN. I told y'all, there is one out there. And the way she does it is she utilizes your weakness for her gain. Your thirst, your desperation, your fact that you don't know who you are and what you stand for is her power source. They will scream to the moon. I want a good guy, and I want this and I want that. But the truth of the matter is when you try to give, and here's the key word, when you try to give her what she wants instead of just being, remember, either trying to fit in, trying to fit out, trying to fit into what she wants you to be, then she has the high ground because you are changing your standards and you're changing who you are to try to please her, meaning her time is more valuable than your time. And the reason why a lot of you guys get caught up and you lose in this game is because she herself makes it about time. Because every move that she makes on her chessboard is a calculated move. But it's not just a move that she makes where she thinks, okay, I need to move A to B. I'm going to make my move A to B. She doesn't think that way. Her thinking is, I got 5 to 10 move steps ahead. I got A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. 10 moves. Which move do I want to make first? 10 moves, 10 options. She is looking at and she knows already what moves to make on the majority of you guys based on, and if y'all were listening to the show that I talked about, or y'all listened last night, where that guy called in and one of the callers recognized that how weak and thirsty he was. Just listen to 5 minutes of him talking. 5 seconds. These women are basing their game off of time because every move they make is a time move that she's doing on the desperate, the needy, the insecure, and the guy that has no sense of self. And this is why, as an opponent, she is so much better than the majority of you guys, because women, think about this. What if women always do to regular guys? Make you motherfuckers wait. Oh, man, you got to wait to talk to her. You got to wait to text her. Shit. You got to wait to go on a date. You got to wait to when she's ready to go on a date. And when you get on a date, you got to wait for a hug. You got to wait for a kiss. Hell, you even got to wait for sex. And that goes for the married man, the man living with a woman. You are always waiting when she is ready to make the move, because in her eyes, her time is valuable, and it has to be valuable, gentlemen. It has to be valuable, and I will explain why her time has to be valuable. The reason her time has to be valuable, gentlemen, is because she has more processing to do when it comes to guys, because she has so many at the gate that her processing has to be, okay, I've got to do my checks, double checks, triple checks, background checks, 1 interview, 2 interview, 3 interview. I just can't get a pussy away. I don't know him. But what I do know is that he is thirsty, needy, desperate, and he has no sense of self. So as long as he got those things, I don't have to rush this, because me talking to him is good enough. Me messaging him is good enough, because the weak only will be satisfied with the scraps they get. So she is, because she is in control of her time, that's what makes her much better than most guys, because to her, time is based off of what she wants it to be. She is basing everything off of time. That's what I'm trying to tell you. She's basing everything off of time. And what I'm saying to you guys out there is that you don't understand time because you don't understand yourself. You don't understand the significance of time. And once you are able, and this is what women don't want you to know. Why do you think they're fine with you going to all these YouTube places? Because chat room, anyone listen to me? Who talks about time? Think about that. Who do you know out there talks about time? Nobody discusses time. So if nobody's discussing time, why do you think they're fine with the information that you guys are getting? Because you don't even know about time. You look at a woman, hell, what do you want from her? Sex? I just want to smash. I just want to smash. I don't want to do anything else, man. I just want to fuck her, man. I just want to fuck her. I want to fuck. That's all it is. I just want to fuck. I want to go to a website or YouTube channel that teaches me how to fuck. I want to read a book teaching me how to fuck. I don't want to do anything else. I don't want to do anything else but fuck. And the beautiful thing about your opponent is that your opponent knows that because of your thirstiness and desperation and all that other stuff, is that you don't make it about time. So you're not a threat to a woman who knows the game. You're not a threat. You're not somebody that she is going to run behind because she already knows the hand that you're putting out. She knows everything about you based off of your desperation and neediness. And that's why we try not to separate ourselves from everybody else, but we separate ourselves from everybody else because we always tell you, number one, the game has nothing to do with women. And when a woman comes in to the game as a perk, it ain't about fucking her, because when you're doing it correctly, you're already fucking her without physically fucking her. So it ain't about the fuck. It's about seeing if she is worth your time. And that's what we always tell you. I always tell you, Steve, when you meet a woman, what are you looking for? I want to know if she's wasting my time. But what I try to do for a lot of you guys out there is I try to make sure that even from the first moment you approach her to the first conversation you have with her, that you are going to see if you're wasting your time, because you don't see it. You're not supposed to see it right now. But when you're dealing with a motherfucker that got game, sometimes he's doing things for you on the back end that you're not even privy to. But I make sure that everything you do from the moment you walk up and approach a woman is all about your time and you not wasting it. From the moment you meet all the way to the moment that you begin talking to her, where you can find out if you're wasting your time, if you just follow what we show you correctly. But the beautiful thing that women know for about the majority of you guys, and the sad thing is that I shouldn't even be talking about this shit because I feel like I'm breaking a rule of the game. I shouldn't even be discussing this shit. But they already know automatically that the majority of you guys, you don't even follow instructions. You can't even follow simple instructions, so you don't become a threat to them anyway. Even the stuff that you are learning, you don't realize that you're not a threat to a woman because you choose to not to learn. For most of you guys, you want to learn how to fuck, and I'm not saying that's a bad thing. That's just it. That's what you want to do. Hey, I can only respect what you want to do. Nobody's saying you're a bad person for wanting to have sex with a woman. She's not saying you're a bad person for not having sex with her. But what she realizes from that guy that he doesn't realize is that his desperation will always lead to his loss. His neediness and his thirst is his greatest enemy because he cannot see beyond the first move of his checkerboard. The first move, when he slides either his black checker or his red checker, one move, that's all he knows. He doesn't see beyond the first move because he's blinded by the thirst, the desperation, and the need to want to fuck so bad that he is willing to sacrifice everything that he is just to get a sniff of it. She knows this. You're not a threat to her because she knows that you are not about time. And that's why we try to push this to you guys. Because we can even take a crazy woman. Let's take a crazy woman. Because I'm sure a lot of you guys have friends or you know somebody that's in a relationship with a crazy ass woman. And guess what? He ain't even getting sex from the woman anymore. The one thing that he went out to get, he's not even getting. Isn't that weird? It's like you want to fuck so bad and you get with a woman and you still ain't even fucking. But you try to make it all about fucking. But yet, not only are you not fucking, but you're making it okay that you're not fucking because when she withholds the pussy and plays these withholding pussy games with you, instead of you realizing the value of your time, you just accept the crumbs she gives you, and you don't even realize you are in a losing position. You accept her behaviors. You accept her disrespect. You accept her withholding things. You accept all these things because in time, she's going to give me some pussy. So you know what? I'm going to just allow the disrespect to happen. She knows that a man that can't walk away doesn't value time. And if you don't value time, then you are not a dangerous opponent. You're not a dangerous opponent because a man that values time is the most dangerous opponent to her. That's the one she's got to worry about. That's the one that she can't control herself. And it goes back to the message that I just showed you right here, the message. I gotta give me another phone. I dropped my phone today, man. I think I'm going to give me another phone and shit. Fuck. Fuck, I dropped my phone and shit. But no, let me finish. I'm going to tell you. I'm not done. Hold on a second. You see, a lot of guys probably ask the question, wait a second, let me get this straight. So you're one of your students who knows the value of time told a woman that he didn't want to waste hers. So she is free to leave if she wants to go, because the one thing he's not going to do is change what he's doing for her. And if she doesn't like the situation they're in, she is free to go, right? Because see, a man that values his time is willing to make the sacrifices he must make for himself. And women are not used to that. Why do you think she came back and threw the pussy at him? Why do you think, let's look at it. Why do you think, hold on, let me find it. Why do you think, gentlemen that are listening to me, why do you think that she sent that message to you right there? Why do you think this message was sent to him? Now, remember, this is a woman that said, I'm done. I don't want to be I don't want to be part of your harem of women. I'm sick of it. I'm tired of it. And I don't want to do it. And if you don't want to make the change, then we're over. But why did she come back and send that message right there? Why did she come back? Because she realized she was fucking with a real motherfucking man. Let me explain this to you. And this is where a lot of you guys get the game twisted. The man with options, like I told you before, the man that can have pussy, like I told you before, will never do the things that the majority of you grass-eating lions do. He's putting his time in his business. He's putting his time in his growth as a man. Those are the important things. He is putting time into his last name and his legacy and everything that he stands for. He is putting time into those things, because a woman does not deserve his time unless she is worthy of his time. But because of that, they want to fuck him faster because he's the cheat code. And if y'all don't know what a cheat code is, it's like when you got a video game or you got a joystick, it's usually like up, up, down, down, left, right, A, B type shit. He's the cheat code because he doesn't play by your rules. But yet, he gets so much pussy that he has got to back some of these motherfucking women off. Now let's see how crazy this is. So, Steve, this is what you're telling me. You're telling me because I want pussy, I don't get as much of it. Come on, let's be honest. You know that answer. I don't have to tell you. You already know you ain't getting no pussy. But you're telling me the guy that doesn't make it about pussy gets a lot of pussy? You goddamn right. Because when a man makes it about his time, he has challenged every woman to see what she brings to his table before she gets any of his time. And men like that are so intriguing because men like that have options. And they don't have to run behind. See, you guys are so busy running behind one woman or trying to beg and barter for one piece of pussy that a lot of you guys out there don't realize. And ask yourself, why is your phone empty? Why is your bed cold on one side? Why don't you have messages and email messages and Instagram messages and I don't know, Snapchat and all that? Why don't you have bunches and bunches of messages that doesn't say, hey, how you doing this morning, but having messages that say things like, oh, I'm sorry, guys, trying to zoom it in. There you go. And saying things like that. Why can't you have messages from women that tell you how much they love you? Send you messages like hearts and kisses. And knowing that there's other women in your life and they don't care. But the reason why women are okay, and this is why I keep telling you, just like your Gemini man, the reason why the women are okay is because what you guys will understand, any man teaching you to go after pussy and make that your God is doing more of a disservice to you than anything else that you can imagine. And you don't have to believe me. Look at yourself. Ask yourself, God damn it, all I've been watching are YouTube videos from guys telling me how to sleep with women and how to sleep with women. And don't make shit about your time. Now, for you met fucks out there, I ain't talking about your asexual ass. Y'all ain't even fucking talking to women. So this ain't got nothing to do with that bullshit. So I just want to rectify that shit. Just want to make things clear. This ain't about that bullshit. But you need to think about it. Think about your boys that smashing. Think about the guys, because you might know one or might be friends with one. But have you ever seen him when he get a message from a woman, he just sigh? He like, damn, fuck. Man, I just want to play some video games with my boys. I wanted to shoot some hoops with my boys. I wanted to lift some weights with my dogs. And damn, man. Oh, she just keep bothering me to come over and see her. She misses me so much. She wants to see me. It hurts her like really painfully not for me to see her. And she's wondering why I don't talk to her anymore, or what did she do wrong? And, am I mad at her? Because I don't even speak to her. I try to give her some wiggle room, which they don't want, because when they get the drug of MAN, they are fiending for that shit. But isn't it funny how you guys want pussy so bad, you ain't getting any pussy? Hell, you ain't getting any women, ain't getting no pussy. But isn't it funny the motherfuckers that sit back and chill and don't make it about pussy get a lot of it? Isn't that odd? Isn't that odd, man? Come on, man. That's odd. It's crazy. That's what I'm saying out there. But what is time, though? Time is making an assessment. It's not counting minutes and counting hours and days. I ain't talking about on a clock. I'm talking about making an assessment to see if that person is worth being around you. Is worth a phone call from you, worth a text message from you, worth you saying hello, good morning, or good night. See, let me explain why women are smarter than you guys utilizing time and connect the dots with real men. You got to understand that women are hit on all the time, and I keep telling you that. Women have options. Women have guys all the time that want to smash. They got tons of guys out there that want them so bad. Oh man, they got their pick of the fucking litter, and that's the truth. But they know they just can't fuck every guy out there. So what they do is based on the rules of her time and you ready for this, guys? Get your crayons out. How you feel about yourself is going to be where you are placed on her roster. And I repeat, where you're going to be placed on her roster based on how you feel about yourself. Because the truth is, y'all don't even respect your damn selves. And it's not about, listen, here's the thing I want to tell y'all. Wanting pussy is not the problem. That's not the problem, guys. Because I'm never going to tell you to stop. I'm never going to tell you to stop wanting to sleep with women. That's not the problem. Hey, matter of fact, that's a good thing to have that hunger. But to you, it goes bad in two folds, which is her advantage. See, wanting the pussy isn't bad. The thing that is bad is how you feel about yourself, gentlemen. What you think about yourself is telling her what you will put up with and what you won't put up with. When you don't have any value for yourself, you will put up with wasting your motherfucking time all the time to get something that you ain't gonna get none of the time, and that is pussy. Yeah, motherfucking me. No, whoa, no, fuck that. No, I'm glad you said your opinion, because your opinion don't hold no weight in this shit, motherfucker. Your opinion don't hold no weight. What the fuck you mean you don't think these men are grass-eating lions? No. When you all right, let me help you out, Mr. Turner, because apparently you let me help you understand something. Not understand it, but let me help you understand what a grass-eating lion is. Grass-eating lion has nothing to do with them Met motherfuckers. They ain't even in the game because they asexual and they ain't even trying to fuck with women. So how can it be about them? How can it be about them when they ain't even trying to get with women? So let's take them out the equation, sir. And this is what I'm talking about with y'all guys that sit around and always try to fucking make excuses for everything but the motherfucking truth. If you are scared of women, you're a grass-eating fucking lion. If you have no direction, you are a grass-eating motherfucking lion. If all you do is make excuses, you're a grass-eating lion. If all you're doing is blaming, not taking accountability, you're a grass-eating lion. Making excuses, grass-eating. Lacking personal development, grass-eating. Living in the past and dwelling in fear, grass-eating lion, sir. So don't sit around here and give your opinion on what you think, because you are what you are, and that's the problem with you guys. And this ain't about these motherfuckers. Let me ask this quick. Can you be? Sir, you can't be one of those motherfuckers and be good at the game, dog. You can't be one of those motherfuckers and be good at the game. Because a motherfucking man doesn't go his own goddamn way. Where the fuck is he going? You're talking about a group of motherfuckers who can't even get a piece of pussy. They blame women for everything that's wrong in it. They act more like women than men. They blame women for everything that's wrong in their lives. They don't take accountability or responsibility for the fact that the reason why they getting ran over by these women is because they got nothing but tight ass pussies. So how the fuck can they have game? They ain't got no game. Why you? A man ain't gonna go his own way. Dog, show me before 1999, anybody even using that shit. See, this is y'all's problem. And this is your greatest enemy. Because y'all motherfuckers think because someone concocts a name or a word or a phrase that is brand new and, oh my God, it's the best thing since sliced bread. But none of you dumb motherfuckers, and this is why women love you dumb motherfuckers, because you never question with your goddamn eyes and you never question with your motherfucking ears, and that's why you're a grass-eating fucking lion. Show me the day where you hear Rosebud Bitterdose say that shit. You'll never hear a man like that say that shit. But ask yourself why. Why won't a man like Rosebud ever say that shit? And he gonna tell you the truth. That's some punk ass shit. So the fuck you mean, can you be good with the game? Man, ain't got no game. Talking about this, Mr. Turner, come on, dog. I ain't talking about them today. But what I'm saying to you is this has nothing even to do with them. They off in asexual land. Ain't about them. It's about you guys. Don't try to turn the barrels on those guys, because if you look in the mirror, you motherfuckers are scared of fucking women. You motherfuckers are scared to approach, scared to talk, and most importantly, you are scared to stand on your own goddamn principles, which shows her your time ain't shit but wasted hours, minutes, seconds, and wasted ass movements. My God, this is what I'm talking about. My opinion. Y'all funny with that shit. You can have your opinion, but look in your cupboard and see why that shit's so fucking empty. Look at your cupboard and see why it's so empty, and ask yourself the question, why is my cupboard empty? Why is my bed cold? Fuck out of here. That's y'all's problem. All right, there you go. See that right there? I want to welcome Ms. Smith. 360. Welcome to the show. I want to welcome to the show. Y'all hear that, guys? See that? But you know what's great about with that statement that man made is that if he feels the way he feels, why the fuck ain't he turning me off and going about his merry old way? It's my case in point right there. More wasted time. But that's what y'all guys do. Y'all waste motherfucking time. Not on me, but you waste it on yourselves. You see that right there? That's what we talking about. If y'all want to call in, 515-605-9373 is the number. 515-605-9373 is the number. Please call in. But this is what I'm talking about. Everybody's going to try to stop and try to prevent. Oh, whoa. Let's do that right quick. Wait a second. Wait. Whoa. What y'all guys doing? Hold on. Wait. Yo, I understand what y'all doing, but hold on, man. Oh, y'all didn't give me a chance to go to his channel, guys. Come on, guys. Come on. Y'all didn't give a chance to go to his channel, dog. Come on, man. Come on. Come on, guys. Let's take some time. Let's take some time and see what he's about. Come on, man. Let's see who and what we dealing with. I don't know why y'all. I hope y'all didn't kick that man out, dog. Don't kick that man out, dog. Let's not kick him out, dog. Matter of fact, let's not kick him out. Hold on a second. Oh, let's call him. Shit. What I mean, hold on, man. Let's hold on. Let's call him. Hold on a second. We're gonna have a little fun, guys. Give me a second. Let's call him. I mean, let's get him on the phone.
44756724184. Can't take your call right now. Just leave your message after the tone. And when you're done, press hash or just hang up.
I'm sorry, I hit the wrong button. I'm sorry, wrong one removed from call. Hold on, guys. I'm sorry. I got this shit set up for the UK. Hold on, we gotta change it back to United States. Here we go. I dialed the wrong number. Hold on a second. Hold on. Let's call them up right now. Hold on a second. Let's call them up right now. Here we go. We calling right now, dog. We calling right now. I want to book them online. I want to book them for. Let me see here. Hold on. Let me see what I can book them for. Let me see his services. All right, photo shoot. Oh boy, that's really expensive. Let me call him.
Yeah, hello?
Yeah. I would like book a 2-hour photo shoot at $50, please.
Yeah, man. You can book it.
Can I book that? Because I'm on your page 360 Productions, but sir, I have a problem. You're not spelling Productions correctly. Is that how you spell Productions?
Yeah, I put an X in it because it's already a company name that,
Oh,
so I had to be a little different,
Oh, how old are you, sir? And how long have you been doing this for, sir?
About 5 years.
5 years. Okay. And all your stuff is 5 years, and you have photo shoots for $50. What does a photo shoot entail?
Well, it's about an hour,
But what does it entail? What comes with the photo shoot, sir? What kind of camera are you using? What kind of film are you using for the photo shoot, sir?
Well, Steve, the thing, you should know that I can probably rent any camera I want, so that don't matter.
Well, I'd like to know. I like to know. I mean, you.
And then that website that you're on is under construction. I haven't really done the back end part with the booking part. You're welcome to look at the movie and check out some of the music videos.
But shouldn't you spend more time working on this?
But what does my website got to do with your dating tactics?
But wait, I'm asking, shouldn't you be working on your shit instead of worrying about what's going on over here?
No, I ain't got to work on this shit.
Okay, I just all right. Sorry. I just thought I asked. I'm sorry. I'm gonna continue. I'm sorry. All right. Yeah, his voice sounds a little crackly, but I'm not knocking him. I'm not knocking him. I'm just asking. I'm just asking questions. I'm not the bad guy here. I'm just trying to see what this is all about, guys. Let's see here. I'm trying to see. Let's see here. That's his number, his phone number. Let's see what this is. Now that's his thing. Yeah. I don't. Yeah. I wonder why he's even on. He needs to work on this stuff, dog. I'm just trying to help the guy out. Y'all got to excuse me. I'm just trying to help the dude out. I'm not trying to be the bad guy here. I'm not. Just tacky. Oh my God. The man. Oh, okay. I get it now. I get it now. Hey, look, I'm sorry, dog. He spells productions PRODUXTIONS. So y'all already know it's kind of like, Popeye chicken eating sandwiches, waiting in line and stuff, hood type shit. What a fucking shame. But anyway, I'm sorry, guys. I just thought we would do that, but Mr. Productions, I'm sorry. I apologize, man. You, my friend, good luck with you. We appreciate what you're doing, but you got to work on that channel, dog. You work on that channel. We'll work on what we got to work on here, and we'll see you later. Let's go. Anyway, let's get back to it, dog. Let's get back in here. I know, dog, it's pretty bad. Pretty hood. But no, let's get back to it, guys. Let's get back to it, all right? Well, anyway, so what I want y'all guys to understand, let's get back onto this. Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. But let's get back to what we're talking about, what's important here. Because, guys, this is what I'm talking about, Smiths and agents and stuff like that. The thing about Smiths and agents, hold on, wait. You know what? I didn't mean to do this. I accidentally banned his ass. Let me bring him back in. I'm sorry, guys. I did it wrong. Hold on. Shit. I think I shouldn't. Oh, fuck. I can't bring him back. Damn. Wait. 360. Hold on. Wait. I'm sorry. I need to unhide him from the channel and then put him in timeout. There you go. I'm sorry, guys. I did it wrong. I accidentally did the wrong thing. Now there you go. I see that, guys. I unhit him. My mistake. He's supposed to go in timeout and sit in the corner for a second. Calm his ass down. But anyway, let's get back into this, dog. Okay. Yeah. I didn't ban him. I didn't ban him. We just want to put him in timeout. That's all. We just want to put him in timeout. That's all. As long as we put him in timeout, he's good. Just keep him in timeout. All right. But anyway, like I was saying, guys, the important thing that y'all have to understand with women, when it comes to women and everything, that y'all need to understand in all of this, is that most women base everything you feel about yourself. And that's why I always tell you guys how you feel about yourself, because that is going to be the line between what you're going to put up with and what you're not going to put up with. Does that make any sense, gentlemen? Everyone listen, does that make any sense? Is what you put up with and what you don't put up with. And I think that's where the problem comes in at. See, it's okay. Nobody said, oh, come on, you can't be calling me, dog, not while I'm doing the show. Oh, he calling me now. He's trying to call me. But what I'm saying to y'all guys, this is what's important. Important thing is you have to make sure at the end of the day that you don't. Oh, he's calling us again. Oh my gosh. He's calling us again. Look at him. He thinks he's going to disrupt the show, guys. But we're not going to let him have it. We're not going to let him do that. We can't let him do that. All right. So what we're saying to you guys is, there we go. Okay, we fixed it. Everything's good now. We're back. But what I'm saying to you guys, and this is important, let me see, say pretty impactful. 707 call. Oh, that's Tyler. Oh, Tyler. Oh, okay. That's Tyler, dog. Check-in, still getting in my game. My country evacuated 180 people, wildfires, worked the Halloween game. Yeah, hey, dog, I hope everything's okay with you, T-Dog. Hope everything's okay with you, man. Hey, Tyler, just be safe out there, dog. I know you out there hustling, Tyler. We appreciate you, dog. Just be safe out there, okay? Be safe. But what I'm saying to y'all guys is this is what's important. It's when you don't value yourself. And when you don't value yourself, that's when they know. Hold on. Let me bring him in real quick. What's up? What's up, dog? What's your question, man? What's up? Hello. What's your question? Hello. All right. We can't hear you, man. Call back. We can't hear you. Call back. But what I'm saying to y'all guys that's important here is that unfortunately, for a lot of you guys, because you don't believe in yourself and believe in your capabilities and believe what kind of man you are, this is where everything goes wrong. It's when she starts doing things such as making you wait, giving you crumbs, telling you I don't know, telling you maybe, telling you I'm not sure, telling you I'll think about it and all that other shit. That's what makes or breaks you guys, because you don't value. Oh, there we go. I'm sorry. I hit the wrong button. I'm sorry. I hit the wrong button. I'm sorry, guys. I messed up. I hit the wrong button. Jeez. Hold on a second. Let me do that. But do you understand what I'm saying, guys? That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. And that's what's so important about all this. What's important is that you guys stop running behind the women the way you do. Because the more you run behind them like you do, you're telling them, yeah, your time ain't shit. And they're like, okay, why would I invest in somebody who is not going to check my behaviors? Why would I not do that? But see, that's what I'm trying to tell y'all guys. Chat room, what's going on? Oh, everybody's giving love to Tyler and shit. Yeah, I appreciate that. Tyler's doing his thing. I like that. No, Thomas, he did. Thomas, he didn't. But you got to understand, there are a lot of people out there that don't want you guys to grow. How many? Remember, I told you a lot of guys are working for women. And anybody that wants to fight you on learning about your time, guys, remember, read with your eyes, read with your ears, and you will learn what you're dealing with. That's the thing that y'all understand about these guys. They sit around and they want you to not do anything. Y'all funny, man. We ain't gonna leave that shit alone. Y'all crazy. See, guys, why do I make it about time so much? Because when you know who you are and you know what you stand for, guess what, guys? You're not putting up with bullshit. You understand what I'm saying? You're not putting up with somebody that's being disrespectful to you, because any type of disrespect, you're going to draw a line in the sand and you're going to check them at the door. CB4, y'all crazy. Oh my God, y'all y'all crazy, man. But I think the thing is with y'all guys out there, you have got to, and this goes for a lot of you. You guys have got to start. Oh, look at that. We are. Hey, the guy is changing his number, calling in on different lines. Do you know how much time it takes to call in and get a new number just to call in again? So if we do it correctly, he'll be calling back in the next 5 minutes. So let me see here. You got to go to Google. You got to set up a Google account, and then you get a number from Google to call in. So what he's doing is he's trying to figure out Google numbers. But see, that's what I'm talking about. That's what we love the most. They're going to keep trying to call in. But that's what I'm saying to y'all guys, man. You got to allow these guys to do what they do, and you just keep it moving. You don't have to argue. You don't have to fight. But you got to understand, when it comes to a woman, You don't have to argue with her either. You have to fight. What a woman needs to know is that you're a man of power, a man that has a great resources, and a man that doesn't put up with bullshit. Because as soon as you put up with bullshit, what's going to happen is you're going to start to get disrespected. And that's the truth. And that's the last thing that we want to happen to you guys. But as long as you make it about pussy and you don't make it about your time, you're not going to win in this situation. A lot of people want you to win. They want you to feel like you're winning, but at the same time, they want to take things away from you to make you less of a man. And that's what we always talk about. Let's see here. Let's see what we got here. Ironic how we're talking about wasting the time, and this guy's trying to waste ours, and he's wasting his. But that's the Junior. But that's Junior. That's damn. Let me post that. But that's the important. That's the thing that I want y'all to understand in this thing. That's what I want y'all to understand. He has a website to work on, man. He shouldn't be worrying about us. But that's what I'm saying. That's what they do to stop you guys from learning. Junior, you hit it on the head. You hit it on the head. This guy is wasting his time. But the beautiful thing about it, we're moving on, and that's what we do. But the question is, guys, speaking of moving on, when are you going to start drawing lines and moving on? When are you going to stop putting up with or dealing with bullshit? That's the question that you have to ask yourself. We talked about it a few days ago. Guy, taking scraps from a woman, and he's allowed. Remember, see, let me explain how a lot of these fucking fashions and stuff like that work for a lot of these guys. What happens for a lot of these guys is they have no sense of self. Okay. And if you don't have a sense of self and you get with a woman, you allow her to dictate the relationship. Hey, B2M, is never too late, man. B2M, it is never too motherfucking late. Respect to you. Respect to you. And you know why I say respect to you? Because you found out the hard way, but you found out that shit. Respect to you, BTM. But what I'm saying to you guys out there is that when you get in a relationship, which he did, he got in a relationship, because he didn't have a sense of self, the only way a woman can find out what kind of a man you are versus what kind of a grassy line you are is based on how you judge your time, which is based on, do we have to go to the chalkboard? Do we have to go to the chalkboard, gentlemen? Come on, let's go. All right, I'm going to set it up. Let's get to the chalkboard. Hold on a second. Hold on 1 second. I'm setting up a chalkboard right now. Hold on, we're about to go to the chalkboard, gentlemen. Let's see here. We are about to go to the chalkboard, gentlemen. Maybe me drawing it in color, shapes, and numbers and shit will help y'all better. So, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I hit the wrong button. I should have. Give me a second. He picked another. He picked another person. He picked another line. That's crazy. That's the second line. He used a new number. He's using new numbers. He's going to Google and using new numbers. All right, here we go. Let's go, but no Doritos dog. OG. All right, here we go. Hold on. Let's go. Hold on a second here. Who is 𝐂𝐀𝐈𝐋? Who is 𝐂𝐀𝐈𝐋? Freelance Roman. 𝐂𝐀𝐈𝐋. Who is 𝐂𝐀𝐈𝐋? I don't know who that is. Freelance. I don't know who is 𝐂𝐀𝐈𝐋, dog. I don't know who that is. Let's get to the chalkboard. Let's go. We're gonna get to the chalkboard. Hold on, let me see here. Let me screen say that shit. All right, guys. We are about to go to the chalkboard. Why? Because I want y'all to understand something. Let me see it. Share. All right, so give me a second. Going to the chalkboard. Hold on, guys. We got to get to the chalkboard. Give me a second. Got to set this up. Freelance, who is that? What are you talking about, Freelance? Who is that per? Freelance, who is 𝐂𝐀𝐈𝐋? Freelance, who is 𝐂𝐀𝐈𝐋? All right, guys, time to get your crayons out. We are about to go to the chalkboard. Let me switch over. We're about to go to the chalkboard right now, guys. All right, let's see how we do this. All right, guys, let's get to the chalkboard. Here we go. We're at the chalkboard. We are at the chalkboard, guys. Let me go ahead and open this up. We're on the chalkboard. Let me go ahead and hide that right there. And let me explain this to y'all. Now, get your crayons out because you know what we always do. We like to give y'all play-by-plays and understand what's going on, okay? So we're going to make this in black. Freelance, you can let me know what you're talking about. I appreciate it. And we'll keep it moving. But let me get to the chalkboard. Let's get to the chalkboard and let me explain what the problem is with a lot of you guys out there, okay? 𝐂𝐀𝐈𝐋. What is 𝐂𝐀𝐈𝐋? What is that? I don't understand what the fuck freelance. What are you talking about, dog? Okay, here we go. Let me get to this shit. All right, guys. Let's look at the big picture here. Okay, check it out, guys. All right. He picked it. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm sorry. He found another number. He found another number, guys. I'm sorry. You'll keep using numbers. All right, so let's get to the thing. Let's get to this. All right, so how does a woman recognize time in a guy? What do you do, or what can you do to show and represent that you are about time versus the man that isn't about time? All right, that's who we want to look at right there. The man that is about time, okay, versus the individual who is not about time. Let's make that red. I'll say red because red is bad. Let's say red. Okay. And this is the key, and I want you guys to see this. This is very important to understand when it comes to time, okay? Time is not about money, clothes, cars. It's not about you looking at your watch and saying, well, it's 12:25 right now, and then it's going to be 12:30, and you're looking at your watch. That's not the time that we're talking about. It is how you feel about yourself that is going to be the difference in making you or breaking you based on how you feel about yourself, gentlemen. You see, gentlemen, the guy that now, this is most guys right here, and follow me on this, guys. Hold on a second. Let me look at the comments. I gotta kind of rotate the comments as well as. Let me see here. Give me a second. Give me a second, guys. Hold on. Give me 2 seconds. Hold on 2 seconds here, gentlemen. 2 seconds here, guys. Hold on a second. I'm explaining it to you. Give me 2 seconds. Here we go. All right. All right. So let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and look at it. Let's go ahead and break it down. All right. Oh, wait. Oops. So we got out of that. We jumped out of that. Now, here we go. So here we go, guys. Don't understand, dang, right? He calling like the dean, like stole his girl or something. True Savage, Trick Daddy, Uncle Dean, what's good? What's up, Chris? How are you, dog? OG, yeah, Keith, OG Lock from San Andreas, who wants to talk with Steve? Who is that? Who is OG Lock? I don't understand. Who is OG Lock? Is that a joke? Who is OG Lock? Luke? So wait, Freelance is joking? I don't understand. I guess Freelance is joking. I don't understand what's OG Luke or Lock? What is that, dude? Is that a video game? Guys, is that a video game? Is that what Freelance is talking about? A video game? All right, let's get back to the thing. I'm waiting on Freelance to say something. Freelance, I don't understand what you mean, dog. So, based on how you feel about yourself, guys, okay? Now, this is the most important thing that women don't want you to understand and realize, okay? See, what's happening for a lot of you guys out there, and I'm going to make that in purple because it's some bullshit. All right? I'll make that big. Most of these guys are doing this one thing right here, guys. And I want y'all guys, y'all know what to do, guys. Put them in what you call it, man? Put them in timeout. Time them out. All right, guys, here we go. Most of these guys right here, what they're doing is that they're going to YouTube, okay? They're going to YouTube. And when they go to YouTube, all right, gentlemen, what's happening is this is what we call a reinforcement. Oh, I'm sorry. I was trying to see what the hell's going on with y'all. Let me get back to my thing here. I'm sorry, guys. I'm like, what the hell's going on? Okay. All right. So what I'm saying to y'all guys is that we're looking at reinforcement, okay? What most guys are doing right here, all right? What most guys are doing right here is that they are being taught that, you know what? They're not being taught time. All right, you see that, guys? They're not being taught time. All right, and that's important. None of these guys are being taught time. So they do not know, nor can they recognize when a woman is playing games with them because they're blinded by their need and their thirst and their hunger for sex, okay? But what I'm trying to tell you is when you are like this, and let's go ahead and box that shit up. This is what she's looking for. Let's put it in dark color. Let's put that shit. Let's see. Let's put a doo-doo brown. I mean, shit brown. All right. That right there is what she's looking for, man. This right here is her telltale sign of you guys. And what I want you guys to see and which I want y'all to understand in this is that this is why the majority of you guys will always want pussy, but never get what it is you want. And what I mean by getting what you want, I mean her wanting to fuck you. I'm not talking about you begging and bartering and shit to get some pussy. I'm not talking about that, okay? I'm not discussing that. What I'm discussing right here and what's important is that it is right here, guys, your time. It is what you do. Now, let me explain how she does it. Let's see here. What color we're going to use this shit? Green. You got to take me out. You got to spend money on me. I don't know if I like you. I don't know if I'm interested in you. Let me think about it. Fuck. I'll tell you later. I'm not sure. All these things that she is doing is trying to see what kind of man you are. Now trust me, and let me show you on the other side, because the last thing I want you to think, it ain't like that on the other side. It is the same way on this side right here. It is the same way. So let's go ahead and move this over a little bit for a second. Let's move this over and let's get to this right here. It is the exact same way, guys. So don't get it twisted. And I'm keeping this shit all the way real with you, okay? Because guess what? They say the exact same things that they say to the guy on the other side. And I just want y'all to see this. But there is a difference, and I'm explaining something to you. Now, let's talk about this side right here that we're looking at right here, gentlemen. Now, remember, guys, for a lot of you guys, y'all go to YouTubes, y'all watch books, or however you do it, all you're thinking about is fucking, all right? So this is all you're projecting to the woman is neediness, hunger, thirst, no type of self-control. But please understand, and I will say it again to you guys listening, there is nothing wrong with wanting pussy. Y'all think this is why y'all think I was like gonna shame you for wanting women. That's okay. Hey guys, listen to me. You guys out there are supposed to, you're supposed to want. You guys are supposed to want women. That's the truth. All you guys are supposed to want women. You're supposed to sleep with women. That's not where you go wrong. Where you go wrong is at this point right here is when she begins to disrespect you or she gives you crumbs. It's what you do in this moment right here that is going to show her that your time is worth more than anything else in the world. Let me explain on this side, okay? See, as soon as a woman come with all that bullshit right here, one by one, by one, by one, by one, he cancels that shit. I don't want to hear, I don't know. I don't want to hear maybe. I don't want to hear, I'll think about it. I don't want to hear, why don't you leave me alone and stop? But when I do it, that's too much. They saying that shit, you getting creepy. Let me take that one out the equation. I'll think about it or why you always keep asking me and all? No. Let me tell y'all something. Because as soon as a real motherfucker notices bad behavior in a woman, okay? And the key word is bad behavior. As soon as it comes in, he cancels that shit out. As soon as it comes in, as soon as she says something disrespectful, cancels it. Why? Because he checks her at the door. I'm not sure. Hey, then if you ain't sure, I'll see you later. I'll think about it. Bye. Well, we'll do it next week. Bye. That is when she realizes your time is worth something. Because what a lot of guys do, and we're going to go to, let's go to page 2. Let's go to page 2. Let me show you what a lot of guys do, all right, to show you where you fuck up with women. Let's go ahead and make these circles clear, all right? Meeting and dating, relationship, living together, engagement, marriage, all right? In all these phases, let me show you where your time is seen to be weak by the woman and why she runs the relationship. See, for a lot of guys right here, y'all go to phase 1, and this is what we call the meeting and dating phase. I always tell you that. That's phase 1, meeting and dating. But it is at this point right here where not only do you go wrong, but throughout every relationship you have with a woman, it gets worse because of how you sacrifice yourself. You sacrifice your balls, you compromise, you rip off your spine, you apologize and all that other stuff, and how you make it worse. But it starts right here. This is the key to this. Let me show you. I'm just giving you a second. Trying to. Oh shit. There is a difference between controlling your relationship and being in control. Okay, and we're gonna kind of bounce off of this, but let's go back. Okay. So what I'm saying to you guys right here, okay? And what's important here for you guys out here to understand is that it is at this moment right here that is going to show her what you feel about yourself. Because as I told all you guys out there, okay, every part of you must have a foundation of laws, rules, and codes. All right. A foundation. Okay. Trying to simplify this. Every phase should have a foundation of what you expect the relationship to be, what your expectations are of her. And here's the most important thing that y'all don't do is what do you do when she doesn't meet your expectations? I will say it again. And James, it's not frame. Get that word out. This is a man. We don't use words like frame. It's not frame. Get that out your head. I see what you're saying, fam. But no, this is law, rules, and code. It ain't about frames. It's about how you are as a man, and you ain't got a frame inside of your body. All right, just get your thinking right. So what I'm saying to you is it's not about what you want, and it's not about what you expect from a woman. What this is about right here is what do you do when she does not line up with what you want? Now, for a lot of guys, this is why I keep telling you guys this. It's really simple if you think about it. Either you are going to get rid of her. Oh, wait, I got to move this over. In this phase, either you're going to get rid of her or she's going to be a booty call. Now, look, these are your options. Now, these are the only options for somebody that doesn't do what you want. But I'm going to explain where a lot of guys go wrong in this, because this is what happens with the majority of guys. Everybody you know right now that is at your office, that's in a bad relationship, that's getting mistreated, disrespected, and walked on, this is their story right here. This is their story, okay? This is their story, all right? And this is the important thing. Based on not what you believe in, your laws, rules, and codes, and not what you expect from a woman, it's all about how you handle when the woman is not in line with your laws, rules, and codes, gentlemen. This is what it comes down to. It has nothing to do with you wanting sex, because guess what, guys? It's okay to want to sleep with a woman. But what is not okay is what you do to get the crumbs from her. That's where we have the issue and have the problems. But it is at this moment right here, guys, when you first meet a woman and she is not in line with what you want, she's going to say things like, you know what, my rent is due, I need help. Let me tell you about this guy. This guy met a woman online, okay? She played him. She made him give her lots of money, and she never gave him any pussy. Why? Because he wasn't about time. He was about sex. And that's when a woman, see, a woman can tell, guys, please listen to me, okay? A woman can tell when you are making it about sex, because you will put up with her disrespectful fucking behavior. Do y'all hear what I'm saying? As soon as you put up with her disrespectful behavior, as soon as she realizes that your time ain't valuable and shit, what does she want to do, dog? This right here is the most fucked up thing about the game right here, that you don't even realize that she's got control over. Does she want the relationship from you? Does she want to move in to your crib? Does she want your wedding ring? Or does she want your last name to control you? What does she want? Guys, and I repeat, this ain't about what you want. The question's being asked here is, what does she want? When you cannot, now guys, please, this is how simple it is. What do you do when she is not riding with you? What do you do when she is not in line with how you feel about yourself, your laws, your rules, and your codes? But that's what happens. You're right, Keith. But K-Dog, who else do you think is getting played? Everybody's getting played, dog. Everybody's getting played because they say they want to be a lion, or they say they want to be king until it's time to be king and time to be a lion. And what do I mean by that? See, for a lot of people out there, they want to talk about wanting to be a boss, and they want to handle their business, and they want to do all this shit, right? But when it comes time to being tested, gentlemen, to being tested, when it comes time to getting to this point right here and being tested, this is when they fold. This is when they can't sacrifice her because she's so pretty. She's the most prettiest woman I've ever seen in my life and has a perfect body. And she's so gorgeous. I can't let her go because I never had a woman like this even remotely interested in me. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to allow her to walk all over me, mistreat me, dangle the pussy in my face, dog me out, tell me what I can't do, force me to compromise, force me to negotiate. These are why, if you notice marriage is going wrong, and again, this is where a lot of people find shit fucked up. But let's look at it. Right here. Let's look at it. The man that doesn't have or understand who he is and doesn't value who he is. Because as a man, you must always protect you. You must always protect yourself and your castle. But the moment of truth is when she disrespects you or she is not following your program. When she is not following your program, it is that moment of what are you going to do? Because if you do anything other than get rid of her, I'm going to let her smack me upside my head if I say something. Exactly. Yes, Keith. Yes, exactly. Gentlemen, as soon as you allow her to move forward, as soon as you allow her with her and checking your behavior, I mean, and not only checking your behavior, but her behavior, putting your business on the street, telling you where you can go and where you can't go, telling you who your friends can be, giving you a curfew like she's your fucking mother, putting you on punishment because you didn't do what she wants to do. When you do that, gentlemen, you show her that your time is not valuable, which shows her or tells her that you are really not a man who has standards. How many guys you know? Come on, guys, let's be honest. How many guys you know that is in a relationship with a woman that's dogging him out right now? How many guys you know that's living with a woman that's dogging him out? How many of you guys know that's engaged to a woman where she's dogging him out? Remember that shit? Remember that shit, Bridezilla shit back in the day? You remember that TV show Bridezilla? This is right here. When she has copped an attitude and is so goddamn disrespectful. That 90-day fiance shit, all those things, guys, connect right here. But what's even worse is when you're married to somebody and they treating you like they bitch. Remember, guys, I tell you this and I tell you a million times. If you don't know how important your time is, that tells her that your pussy is tighter than hers. And if your pussy is tighter than hers, then like I've always told you before, when your pussy is tighter than hers, what do we tell you? Come on, guys, let's look at it. When your, let me see, let me go with this. Oh, second, here we go. Simplify it. Woman over man. When your pussy is tighter than hers, she's the one running the shit and you the bottom bitch. You her bitch. That means you are doing her bidding. And if you don't do her bidding correctly, that means you are going to suffer the consequences of upsetting her and making her mad, sleeping on the couch. She will hold sex from you. She gives you attitude and treats you like her bitch. And I'm not saying you are a bitch. I'm just telling you the truth of what happens when you don't have that standard. Let me show you what y'all should be like as men. As men. Okay, very important. I'm sorry, I want to say it. As a man. Gentlemen, a man mindset man knows this. Everything he does is about time. Now, don't get me wrong. The thing about a man mindset man, yeah, he likes pussy just like you guys like pussy. But pussy is not worship. He doesn't worship pussy the way you guys worship pussy because he's making it about building himself mentally. Not going out and buying himself a car and not wearing clothes and nice clothes and all that shit and working on his body. He's working on his mindset and building and crafting and creating this. A shield that is going to protect him from anything. All he does all day, every day, when he has a time, is all he is doing is building and creating and crafting and working and mixing and just getting the brick and the mortars. And all he is doing is working on his laws, his rules, gentlemen, and his code, his protect. This is all this is. Principles, narratives, laws, rules, and codes. That's all he's doing. Because in order to get here, let's look at the levels. Let's make it shit. Let's make it this way. Fuck it. Let's make it this way. Fuck it. I feel like I should have shrunk this shit. But I think I can squeeze that shit in here. Yeah, I can squeeze it in. There we go. Yeah, I can fit that shit in. This is it right here, gentlemen. Right here. Time, attention, respect. There are 3 layers that a woman must go through to show him that she is no longer a perk, but worth something. Do y'all hear what I'm saying right here? I hope y'all hear what I'm saying again. Because some of y'all guys are saying, well, you know what? I want a girlfriend or I want a wife, but how do I know? Well, this right here is your map to seeing if she is a perk or if she's worth your time, gentlemen. Because I keep telling you, when you come at women this way, this is what women find attractive. This is what women are really afraid of. They don't want you to know this information because this man is holding a woman to something that most of you can't hold her up to, and that's uphold her to a higher standard than just her body. Her body might get her into the door, but it's not going to get her in the dance because that woman has to go through that gauntlet. That's what she has to do. But it is something that you guys must create. You must create it for yourselves. Because if you do not create it for yourselves and if you don't live by it, then you are going to have the problem. And this is why I'm trying to tell you. Time, attention, respect. Time. How do I know she's worth my time? Because at the first phase that I'm in, I know what I want from her. And I know what she wants from me. And I'm fine with whatever she wants. It's not my business. But here's my business. Is she giving me any disrespect? Is she trying to disrupt what I'm doing? Your time. The next thing is this. See, the thing about a woman is this. A man that makes it about his time is not giving away his attention that easily because it's got to be worth his time to gain his attention. I mean, come on, guys. What old boy, what did Steven from Django Unchained tell Django and them? Or the doctor, whatever. What did he say? You had my curiosity. Now you got my attention. See, when a woman has your curiosity, that means that, you know what? I'm all over the place. I'm thinking about things I shouldn't be thinking about. And I'm not saying, look, not the sex shit. You just thinking about ways to trick her, probably manipulate her in the bed. But what I'm saying is when you get on this phase right here and she's worth your attention, then all of a sudden you will begin to notice, okay, you know what? She showed me that she's on the same page with me. She's not trying to gouge me of money. She's not asking for dinners and dates. She's not asking me to drive her around. And she is going to test you in all of these phases, gentlemen. But the important thing here is attention. And then from attention, we can just move on to the main thing. And that is respect, guys. Respect. Hold on, guys. Let me remove this shit. There we go. Respect, guys. That's where at the end of the day, this is where all this shit comes down to. Let me just move that there. You don't need to say that on the computer. That's what all this shit comes down to. Respect. Something a lot of y'all guys cannot do or work with when it comes to a woman. See, y'all guys think that we want to get on your ass because you want sex and you want to fuck a woman. That's not the problem. The problem is you want to fuck her so bad that you allow her to walk all over your fucking ass to get what you think you want to get, but you don't get it anyway. You let her walk all over you. You let her disrespect you, and you still allow this woman, this nothing. Remember what the king said, a nothing. You allow her into your life, and then you expect her to really respect you. Man, that ain't going to happen at the end of the day because the game don't work that way. Game don't work that way. All I'm trying to tell you guys out there that are watching this right now, the importance of being a man and being that man. Because if you can't do the things I'm telling you, she is going to use you. And that's what happens with the majority of you guys out there. Nobody's going to tell you the secret of the sauce, because if you start making it about your time, what else can they teach you? They can't teach you how to run real game if they don't know how to give you the components of understanding the importance of time. But why do you think women don't say anything about this stuff? They want you to want them, and that's fine. But they also know you're going to want them so bad that you're going to push back your own laws, principles, rules, and codes to get what you want. Guys, y'all got any questions? Feel free to post them here. That's what we doing. That's what's important. That's what we need you to know. We need you to understand. The last thing Keith said, oh my God, Keith. But that's what we want y'all to know about. That a lot of y'all guys ain't soaking this up. No, we're not necessary. It's no. There are whoa. There are no negotiations in this game, dog. What are you negotiating? What are you negotiating? Either she's going to treat you right or she's going to treat you wrong. There's no negotiation on that. But it's the moment that she realizes that you're a fucking pushover. When she realizes, she gets out of order. All right, let's say, I don't know. I'm just going to give you an analogy. I don't know. You don't like women to drink. I'm just going to give you an analogy. You don't like women who drink. Okay, that's a turnoff. All right, do you hear what I'm saying? A woman that drink, no, not a drink. I won't say that. A woman that smokes. Okay, a woman that smokes is a turnoff. All right, but to get deeper on this, one must say, why is it a turnoff? Well, because it gets in your clothes, it gets on your skin, and a woman that smokes, it tastes nasty. The smoke smell gets into the car, and all that stuff turns me off. Okay, those are your turnoffs, gentlemen. A woman that smokes turns off. Why does she turn off? Is it a turn off? Because the cigarette smell gets in her clothes and on her skin, bad taste in her mouth, and it sometimes even gets in her car. And I don't want any of that around me because it is a turn off. I do not like women that smoke. Okay. So, but then all of a sudden, you must then ask yourself, okay, well, if I run into a woman that does these things, what is going to be my end result? And if you're true to yourself, you're going to say, I'm not fucking with her. You see that, HZ? There ain't no negotiation. HZ, you hear what I'm saying? There ain't no negotiating. And I'm going to say it again, guys, and I want y'all to write this down to understand what time is about. This is very simple. Write this down. Get your crayons out. Write this down. Now, guys, tomorrow morning, we're going to do a Riding with the Dean, so make sure you subscribe. Hit that notification because we're going to do a Riding with the Dean sometime tomorrow. But like I'm saying, I want you guys to understand what a man of time who gets women versus a man who wastes his time. All right? Feel me on this. And I'm using smoking, and then I'm going to tell you how this should go down. And I will say it again. It's not just saying I don't want, okay, a woman that smokes turn me off. You're allowed to say that. You see what I'm saying? A woman that smokes turns me off. But that's on a surface level. Why does it turn me off? Dog, listen. Okay, Donovan. Okay, Donovan, listen to me. Donovan. I'm saying, I'm giving you the analogy. You have to know it for you, dog. I don't care. Whatever. Listen, dog. Listen, smoking is smoking because weed even gets in your clothes. Weed smells as bad, too. What I'm saying is, Donovan, this is the analogy. Just follow this, okay? Just follow this. HZ, you're right, but let me finish this. HZ, you're right, but follow me on this. A woman that smokes turns me off. That right there is your law. But why is it your law? Because when you think about it, it gets in her clothes, gets on her skin, smells the car, and the taste when you kiss somebody that smokes is utterly fucking disgusting. No matter how much gum she chews and how much mouthwash she washes in her mouth, you still can get that taste of tar, which is a fucking disgusting taste. But I'm just giving you an example, Donovan. Follow me on this. So because of that, the question that man has to ask himself is, when I run into a woman that smokes, I ain't fucking with her. I'm done. I ain't fucking with her. Now, she could be a booty call. That's probably it, but there'll never be a relationship. I'll never move her in. We'll never get married, and I'm damn sure ain't going to have no kids with her. But I can still smash. I don't need to kiss a woman just to have her come over, smash, and keep it moving. But that's your call, okay? That is what time is to you, okay? Now, what a lot of you guys do is that now I'm talking about the man first. No, I'm going to talk about the man second. I'm going to talk about the thirsty guy. Now, for a lot of you guys, you have created these kind of laws for yourself. But as soon as you see the curve, the ass, the titties, and the lips, which she knows this. As soon as she knows and understands how thirsty you are, this is where the checker versus the chess game begins. Because at that point, when you first meet her, you really don't know if she smokes or anything, right? But as you get to know her, you begin to sense that she smokes. And what a lot of you guys, the majority of you guys do, and this is why you lose with a woman, is because she knows when you know, hey, you tell her, I don't like women that smoke. And she's like this. Okay, cool. Let me tell you about the kind of guy. Or she like this. Then let me tell you about the kind of guy that turns me on and what turns me off. And, when I went to school last and, all that shit. And you know what y'all guys do? You go against your own fucking principles. And as soon as she realizes you're going against your principles, you have already lost her. You have, and I repeat, gentlemen, you have already lost her and you don't even realize what's going on. As soon as she realizes that you are not about what you say you about, she's gone. Now, let me, I know, Donovan, I'm fucking with you. It's all good, Donovan. No, I hope you follow this. But let me explain a man mindset man. Tell you how great this shit is. You see, a man mindset man says the same thing. I don't like a woman that smokes. A woman that smokes. Thomas, I guess you can. Go ahead and ask the question. Let me continue while you ask the question. But I don't care if you smoke. I don't like a woman that smokes because the smoke gets in her skin, it gets in her clothes, It's a bad taste in the mouth, and it makes your car smell like smoke, right? So as soon as he meets a woman that smokes, the only choice she's going to have is being a booty call, and that's it. And he's going to tell her why. I don't mess with women that smoke. And this is where that sacrifice and shit I be telling you comes in at, because at that moment, are your principles strong enough, or all your principles made out of fucking hay and wood where she can come over and puff that shit down? That's the question that you have to ask yourself. But once she realizes that your time ain't shit, meaning that she can come along and dictate your time, gentlemen, once she realizes that, gentlemen, then it is at that point right there where she is no longer going to respect you as a man, and the pussy is going to dry up. Because at that point, she realizes you have no strength in yourself. Remember, guys, it's not about you being thirsty. But where does the thirst come in at? You see, when you have a law, rule, colon, narrative, and you adjust it, compromise, or change it for a piece of pussy, you ain't getting that pussy. You're going to have to work extra hard to get that pussy. And you're going to have to accept the crumbs that you get. And sometimes you don't even get anything. A lot of you guys out there like this, you know what? I'm never going to let a woman raise her voice at me, and I'm not going to let a woman disrespect me, and I'm not going to let a woman talk down to me, right? You say all these things, right? You say all these things. But as soon as a woman disrespects you, as soon as she checks your motherfucking ass at the door, or does something to show, to see what kind of man you are, come on, dog. Wait a second. Let me get to the off-topic question. Hold on a second. Hold on. No, it's not that. Hold on. Let me show the question. Hold on. I like the question. Let me show the question. I'm going to show the question. Hold on a second. Let me show the question. Thomas asked the question. Hold on a second. I'm waiting for the question to pop up. When it pops up, Thomas, I will be happy to answer it. But this is a good question, and I'll just read it because it ain't popping up. Thomas asks, "What are your thoughts on pornography? There's a few months since I stopped watching. Now I'm spending my sexual energy only in real sex." Dude, listen to me. Look, since the beginning of time, all guys have jerked off, dude. That's just what guys do. All right. And you want me to tell you something that's real funny? My boys got tons and tons of motherfucking women. All right. Tons of women. But they still jerk off. I have no problem. Look, and one thing I don't want to do is I never want to shame anybody. If you want to masturbate, go ahead. There's nothing wrong with masturbate. Let me tell you when pornography is a problem. All right. No. Let me tell you. Okay, right. Wait. Now we're getting somewhere, Thomas. Let me tell you when watching too much pornography is a bad thing. When you think pornography is real life, that's when it becomes bad. When you think a woman is going to just take her clothes off, that's when it gets bad. Okay? That's the thing. That's what I'm talking about. Okay? So hopefully I was able to answer your question and tell you that. But let me continue to keep going. But what I'm saying to a lot of you guys, where you go wrong is that your need and hunger for pussy, which you don't get probably 9 times out of 10, is so bad that you think that you've got to compromise, apologize, and follow her narrative to sleep with her. And when you begin to do that, that's when things become a problem, guys. Does that make any sense? No problem, Thomas. No, Thomas. And listen, this is not to shame y'all guys. If you don't want to watch porn as a man, don't do it. If you want to, do it. Listen, Thomas, here's the thing. I have no right to tell you to jerk off or not jerk off. I have no right to tell you. The only time I will tell a man to jerk off, Thomas, is that if he is a premature ejaculator and he knows he's about to have sex and he knows that he can't last in more than 30 seconds inside some pussy, I would tell him at that point, jerk off before you have sex because it'll take a little bit longer to get the second nut. So that's the only time I will mention masturbation. But what I'm saying, you guys are your own kings. You are your own men. And it would be wrong for me to say, oh, jerking off is bad or jerking off is good. But what I will tell you is when it is bad is when you believe that what you see on that TV screen you think is real, actual life. That's when everything is wrong. So I just wanted to cover that real quick. But anyway, getting back to what I was saying, for a lot of you guys out there, the thing that is important to me is that she knows that the majority of you guys out there waste your time all the time. All you do is waste time. You have all these principles lined up for yourselves, but you don't even live by that, okay? You're saying that's what I'm saying. And that's what I want you guys to understand, okay? What is important. I want you guys to know at the end of the day that this is important. All of this is important to your growth. You growing is important. And if you guys out there don't really understand that, this is why a lot of women don't want to fuck with you. Because a real man is not going to adjust his ironclad rules, laws, codes, and principles. And the number one thing is this: I'm not sitting around and I'm not going to waste my time with a woman who's not sure what she wants. Let me tell y'all something. Women are really sure what they want, but you got to force that out their ass and show them, look, I don't want to waste my time with you. If you don't know what you want, bye. I don't want to be a woman that's unsure of herself, because a woman that's unsure of herself is not a woman. I don't want to be around that motherfucking woman. Nope. And I don't care how pretty she looks and how many curves that she has. I ain't doing it. I will not do it. But I think the problem with a lot of you guys is that you guys out there, a lot of you guys out there will bypass your own laws, rules, codes, and feelings to be with a woman. And that's where everything becomes a problem. And as long as these things become a problem, the problem is, this is what, guys, isn't it odd? And a lot of you guys always say, well, wait a second, wait. Hold on, Steve. Isn't a lot of y'all guys say this? Wait a second, Steve. So what you're telling me is that because I want sex, I don't get women. No. It's not because you want sex that you don't get women. It's because when she challenges your fucking manhood and she opens up your motherfucking chest to see if you got any heart in this game or you got any weight in this game and the cupboard is empty, she ain't fucking with you because she knows that you will do whatever it takes to get a whiff of that pussy. And guess what? Do you really think a woman wants to procreate with a beta? Do you really think a woman wants to procreate with a Charlie or a Delta or a man that doesn't know who the fuck he is? Do you think that? Do you? This is what I'm talking about. Man, we got to take that shit. I don't want to hear that shit. Let me remove that shit, dog. Hey, you don't want that bullshit. And look, don't be talking about that stupid shit on this motherfucking show. What I'm saying is this. What I'm saying to y'all is this. she's going to open up your chest and see what kind of motherfucking man you are. And I swear to you, she is. I'm not trying to scare you straight. I'm just telling you the real. But how is it motherfucking men who don't make it about pussy and make it about time get pussy? Women want what they cannot have 9 times out of 10. And 9 times out of 10, it's a thing called control. You see, gentlemen, what you guys don't understand is this. Is when a woman runs into a man, she going to open his chest up just like you guys. She going to test the waters like she do with you guys. Let me see what I can get away with. Let me see how many crumbs he's going to eat. And guess what? She starts to sprinkle the crumbs, and that motherfucker ain't biting. She tries to get away with some bullshit, and that motherfucker checking her at the door. And if there ain't one thing a woman loves that makes her pussy wet and turns her on, is a chess match between her and another motherfucking guy. I didn't say chess to checkers. I said a chess match. A mental chess match where finally she's saying, oh shit, I found me an opponent that now I can challenge and see all the stuff I learned. Let me see if I can get this motherfucker in checkmate. Because you know what? He recognizes my body, but he ain't making it about my body. He recognizes how sexy I am, but he ain't making it about that. Yet, he's challenging me to prove myself to him. Who the fuck does he think he is? But guess what she doing? What I tell you guys, she can do it in mushroom form. She can go ahead and roll that shit up and smoke it. She can put it in a glass bottle and smoke it. She can liquefy it and shoot it in her arm. She can sniff it. She can drink it or have it on the rocks. And that is motherfucking man. Motherfucking man. And let me tell y'all something. When she realizes a motherfucking man is, well, no, but let me explain something. No, you're right, but let me explain that. You're right, and I'm going to explain that. I like what you're saying, Clap. See, the mental game, guys, that's the best part of being a man. When your opponent makes the greatest mistake a person can make in this game. And that is when she thinks you are a grass-eating lion. When she thinks that you are like them, the greatest mistake she can ever make. Because when she thinks that you are a grass-eating motherfucking lion, it is at that point right there, gentlemen, where she brings her defenses down. Hey guys, think about this. What they say in like them Star Trek movies. Man, let's raise the shields up. Raise the shields up to 9 or 10. But wait a second. That motherfucker must be a grass-eating lion, man. Look, go ahead and put the shields down. Let's just put the shields at 1. Let's put the shields at 1 to protect ourselves from the creepy guy. You know, she got to protect herself a little bit. So she'll have her shields at 1 or 2. But she ain't really protecting herself because she's always going to assume every guy she sees she can control with her sexuality. Why? Because the majority of you grass-eating lions have made her believe that fucking story. Man, y'all motherfucker. Hey, but this is why we love you motherfuckers. Because you make it so easy for us because she automatically assumes that we are you. And as soon as she assumes that we don't have any principles or any standards. Hold on, let me go to Nemesis. What's Nemesis saying? Hold on. Hold on, Steve. Hold on. No, hold on. No, hold on. Wait. I see it. I'm going to post it, Nemesis. I like, good question. Hold on, Nemesis. When it pops up on the board, I'm going to post it. Great question, Nemesis. I'm going to answer. Come on, fucking wait for this thing. Here we go, Nemesis. Let me pop this on here. Guys, this is what Nemesis said. Nemesis said, but ain't it true, Steve, when a woman is testing a dude like that, it's a good sign because she's trying to determine if the man's worth her time or not. I take those tests as a compliment. No, wait. Oh, dog. Listen to what you said, my brother. Listen to what you said. Key word, to determine if he's worth her time. Because if the motherfucker, is it worth her time or worth your time? Think about it. It's not about her time. Fuck her time. This is what I'm talking about. Feel me out on this, Nemesis, brother. See, when you make it about her time, whose rules are you playing by? If you make it about, and I say it again, guys, I see what you're saying, Nemesis, but hear your boy out. When you make it about her time, you are playing by the rules and principles of her time, meaning that you will have to wait to get crumbs. She is allowed to tell you, I'll think about it. She's allowed to say, I don't know. She has the right to say, I'll tell you when I'm ready. She's got the right to say, I'll get back at you. I'm not sure. Does that make any sense, Nemesis, what I'm saying? When she realizes and makes that determination that you're worth her time, that means you are in the weak position, because then at that point, her time is asking her, are you the chauffeur? Are you the shoulder to cry on? Are you my bank account? Are you going to pay my bills, buy me jewelries, buy me drinks, buy me food, because you're worth my time? And that's all you get when you're worth her time. But Nemesis, what I'm saying to you is when you make it about your time, where you're saying to her, what else do you bring to the fucking table other than your titties and ass? They ain't even ready for that. They ain't even ready for that. You see, Nemesis, do you hear what I'm saying? They ain't even ready to answer that question. You want to know why? Because nobody asked that question. This is an unprepared question that nobody ever asked them. I meet women all the time. I just want to know, I want to know what separates you from other women. What makes you so special? Look, I don't try to judge other women. I try to just worry about me, so I can't really answer that question because I don't ever try to compare myself to other women. That's the escape. I promise you, ask a woman that shit, that's what they're gonna do. You know, like that Twix moment where that motherfucker in trouble and you need a break, you grab the Twix out, bite it, and everything freeze. She was like, oh shit. Girl, he asked me, what am I gonna do? Oh, okay. Compare to other women? Okay, all right, you said. Yeah, well, I'm gonna tell you this much. I never compare myself to other women. I only worry about me. Trying to throw your ass off the scent. Let's see what old Chick say. I got a tough line this, and I ain't gonna lie, she ain't all the way back on term yet, but I put her in checkmate, and she ain't called me for months, cut me off or stern. But guess what she's doing now? Well, no, here's the thing. Here's the thing, dog. Here's the thing, man. Here's the thing. You got a tough line this, and I ain't gonna lie. If you listen, I keep telling y'all guys this, and it's important y'all gotta understand. If you need to get operated on, guys, let me ask you a question. Would you go to half a doctor? If you want to learn from a college, you want to go to half a college? Y'all have got to stop. This is what I'm talking about, Clap, as far as motherfucking crumbs. Hear me on this, Clap. If she ain't all the way on your, listen, dog, ain't no middle ground in this. Either she's all the way on your motherfucking team, my brother, or she need to kick fucking rocks. There ain't no middle ground, because as soon as you give her the thought that she's got middle ground, that's when you going on her time, because your principles as a man and as a king should dictate. All right, hey guys, hold on, my brothers, hold on. You know, I just want to play it for you, because I don't think y'all understand. Why do y'all keep making nothing something? If she's a nothing, why do you make a nothing something? And let me play this shit for you, motherfuckers. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Hold on a second. Here we go. Hold on a second. All right, listen, guys. Listen. Feel me on this, T-Dog. Listen. And listen to our king talk. Listen to this shit. Listen.
You think yourself above the Monk, yet you lie far below. You pay nothing and do nothing, which leads me to believe you are nothing. Which begs the question, what is a nothing doing at my court?
Oh my God. Do you understand what I'm saying right there, Clap Dog? That's why I keep telling y'all. I don't fuck with nothings, because nothings can't do shit for me but do nothing. Do you understand what I'm saying? I do not fuck with nothings, because the only thing a nothing can do for me is nothing. How can a nothing do something for you when they are a nothing? The reason is muddled because I allow it. You're right. I let her get a bit of ground. But hey, you don't do that. That's what I keep telling y'all. When you have your principles intact and you really, you live by them, you back them up, you stand by them, you know why you're doing it, and you will die for that shit, you'll never bring in fucked up people. Because as soon as you can sense fucked up, she's gone. She's gone. There ain't no half shit. There ain't no, I'm going to give her a second chance. No, let me tell you something. If you're a nothing, meaning you can't bring nothing to my kingdom but your ass and titties, you can be a booty call. Look. Look, I'll simplify it for you. The honest truth is this. I'll never be your man, your husband. You'll never live with me and we'll never be in a relationship. But the one thing I can offer you is dick. Now, listen, this is what I'm offering you. If you want to go out there and see who you want to see and date who you want to date and do whatever you want to do, then feel free to do that. Why? Wait, why am I saying that? Because truth be known is that you and I have nothing in common. The only thing we can have in common is sex, and that's about it. And that's the truth. Why do you think I tell you guys I don't give a fuck when she went to college and what she's looking for in a motherfucking guy? Guys, let me explain something to you. As soon as you start to listen and believe the stories that she's saying, you're fucked. Because at that point, she is setting the stipulations and the ground rules of what you have to be in her eyes to get a fucking crumb of a hug or a fucking selfie. Fuck out of here with that bullshit. But what turns them on is when you tell them no. Dude, I'm showing y'all. I mean, y'all, some of y'all just came in here. Y'all didn't see what the fuck I was showing the guys, and I'll be happy to show y'all again. I want y'all to see this shit. What he told me. This is exactly what he said, and I'm gonna show you. Hold on, let me go and clear out the zeros. Okay, thank you. Let's clear. Let's show them again. This is exactly what was said. Once it clears up, come on, damn it. Zoom in. Zoom up, zoom down. Zoom over. Come on, damn it. There it is. I'm sorry, guys. Shit. Chick told me yesterday that she was, this chick told me yesterday that she was stepping back. She didn't like the idea of me having so many other women. So I told her to let me know if she changes her mind and to take care. And guys, the first message he got. Now I showed y'all the second message, but I'll show you again. If y'all just joining us, this is the first message he got from her. Last time I checked, today is Tuesday, October 29th, and I'm not making this shit up, but this is what he got right here. Just gonna come right out and say it. I need the came right out and said it. Yes, she did. And then gave him what you call a football play-by-play of everything she wants to do to my man. Hold on, guys. Shit. Trying to get the zoom in. Hold on. There we go. Come on, zoom in, girl. There we go. Yeah, what she gave. Play-by-play. I want to kiss your sexy ass lips. I want to put my hands down your pants. I want to feel you grow, maybe in my mouth. I want one of your hands between my legs and the other one around my neck. Come on, dude. Come on. Wait a second. First, you wanted to leave, but now all of a sudden, let's go to part two. Yeah, I mean, part two. Damn it, guys. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get the zoom. Here we go. I want to feel your fingers deep inside of me while we're kissing. Afterwards, I want us both naked, feeling all over each other. I slide on top of you, rubbing myself against you while you're sucking on my nipples. There you go, guys. I don't make this shit up. I keep trying to tell you, if you want to win like us, you got to draw a line in the sand and start telling these Royal. Yeah, Royal, that's what we do, dog. But what I'm telling y'all, this is how we win. And this is why y'all always think I'm crazy when I tell you guys it's not about sex. Because, guys, it is okay. Okay? It is okay. Okay? It is okay. So I'm going to put you in timeout, dog. You ask some stupid ass questions. I'm getting tired of your fucking ass. You're starting to piss me off. I'm going to put you in timeout. You keep asking some stupid ass questions, you will get kicked out of this thing. I don't like wasting my time. You ask some direct, smart questions. Don't be asking no stupid ass shit on this show. You in timeout. You sitting and shut the fuck up. Now, let me continue. I'm sorry, gentlemen. But what I'm saying to y'all guys is this. What I'm saying to y'all guys, this is the importance of everything in this game. Very important to understand. I want you, and this is why women want to sleep with you. Okay, there's a connection to this, because when you can tell a woman no, when you can tell a woman you're not interested, when you can tell a woman goodbye, who does that nowadays? Only motherfuckers that have options. You see, the regular grass-eating lion cannot let a beautiful woman go because his thirst for wanting to sleep with her is so bad that he becomes a doormat. He gives up on all of his codes and everything. He will, check this out, guys. How many y'all, we don't want to say you guys, but y'all know some of y'all are like this. but we ain't pointing no fingers on this show. How many of you guys have been asking a woman out for a date only for her to keep pushing you off and saying no and saying maybe and keep coming up with excuse after excuse to go out with you? How many of you guys are telling a woman, you know what, baby, I want to get intimate with you and get to know you in a very, I want to get to know you in a very intimate way. I want to, I don't want to be your friend. And then they say, I don't know, or let me think about it, or I'll get back to you. Y'all, a lot of y'all guys do that. We ain't pointing fingers, but we being real than a motherfucker. How many of you guys do this? And let me tell you something. As soon as she realizes you are going to accept crumbs, guys, I don't want you accepting crumbs. I don't think y'all understand me. Let's see here. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Let me pull it up. Let me see if I can pull that shit up for y'all. Hold on a second. All right, let me show y'all something. Respect to you, KWA. Respect. For a lot of you guys out there, and let me see if I can bring that up to 25. All right, here we go. Pride and ego hold you guys back from the things that you want to do. And it also holds you back from the things that you should fucking have. Why is that, guys? Because the problem with a lot of you guys out there is that the reason why you change your laws, rules, codes, and standards, gentlemen, is because you worry about what people think of you. It's either it's your voice in your head, you don't want to get laughed at, you're worried about what fucking people think about you. And when that happens, it's this simple. That's what I tell you. Life ain't fair. While some are born to feast, others spend their lives in the dark begging for fucking scraps. But see, the problem with most of you guys out there, most of you would rather stay in the same spot and instead of taking baby steps forward. Because all you guys want pussy so bad, the instant result, okay? What you do is lock in and cage yourself. Because here it is, the truth right here. Look. When you are out in nature, okay, when your thinking does not line up with your behaviors, gentlemen, all you do is dream and fantasize. When all you do is think about pussy and don't do nothing about it, you're just dreaming, you're just fantasizing, and that's not good. But let me show you some things what happens when the grass eating lions about bullshit. Because when a man is out of nature, what he's going to do is he's going to try to cheat the game. He is going to either roofie her motherfucking, hold on a second, Clap, I got you. I'm going to answer that. Hold on a second. But when a man is out the game, he is going to try to cheat the game by using gimmicks, tricks, or even trying to put something in a woman's drink just for sex. When a man is out of nature, he's going to have cuddle parties. And you know what those cuddle parties are? All these motherfucking, if you go to a YouTube page and all they want you to do is cuddle with you, meaning they ain't trying to be about solutions. They just want to sit around and complain, whine, bitch, and moan out of nature. Also, when you're out of nature, you watch things on TV and you think that this is the way to be. This is how you'll get women. When you dress like this, because you see somebody on TV doing it, a movie star, an athlete, or a rapper, that's when you're out of nature. And then when you're out of nature, you motherfuckers out there, all y'all doing is hanging out with the motherfucking food, hanging out with women, chilling with a bunch of goddamn women. When you're out of nature, always walking on eggshells, trying not to break, trying to be the perfect guy, trying to say the perfect thing, trying to be everything that she wants you to be. Let's keep going down. Let's see here. You see, when there isn't a connection between your thoughts, actions, a man becomes lost. And what he's going to do when he becomes lost is that he is going to obey, conform, try to fit in, or submit. Yeah, I mean. All right, let's get to that comment that he made. Give me a second. Let me go ahead and read the comment that you made, Big Dog. Again, y'all ask questions and say things. I want to play it up. I'm gonna always get it, but when but sometimes afterwards I let my guard down with the real one. I got caught up in that chess match trying to keep her on the team, but I should go like you say. Absolutely. And let me tell you why. Let's go back to the thing real quick. Tell you why. I see what you're saying. You're right. Let me show you let me say something. Let me show y'all something. See, the problem with a lot of you guys out there and shit, a lot of you guys out there, I'm sorry, let me shut it down. Here's what y'all guys doing. Y'all motherfuckers going around eating Impossible Zebra burgers, man. Y'all, what I'm saying by the Impossible Zebra burger is that shit is made out of grass, okay? But it has all the taste of a zebra. And all y'all want to do is, instead of work hard, instead of getting knocked down, instead of doing what it takes to get it like a real man, you just want to cheat the game and you want a replica of what you think because you're so lazy and so afraid to do it. This is why you guys, we call you impossible burger eating motherfuckers. But then it goes back to Lambert the sheepish lion, right? It goes back to Lambert the sheepish lion, because guess what? When a man is out of nature, even a lion will believe he is a sheep, even if he's told he's a sheep. And this is what a lot of you motherfuckers don't understand. This is what you guys don't understand. When you are out of nature and you allow a woman, not a man, a woman to control you, this is what happens. You have what we call 2 + 5. 2 + 2 is 5 thinking. 2 + 2 is 5 thinking. And what is 2 + 2 is 5 thinking? Let's look at it. Those guys with 2 + 2 is 5 thinking, they are thinking that, you know what, the world owes him something. They beg for scraps, they take crumbs, and then they want to get mad at everybody else because that's their thinking. They think the world owes them something. The game owes them something. Well, I put into the game, I ain't getting nothing back out. Come on, man. 2 + 2, 5 is thinking. These guys out here believe the negative story. Someone tell them that, and this goes back to those Met towels and all the motherfuckers. Because it happened to him, y'all got the impression that it's going to happen to you when you got 2 + 2 is 5 is thinking. 2 + 2 is 5 thinking. You believe someone because other people believe it, meaning that you will go on to a YouTube and the first thing you will see is that, does that person, how many subscribers do they have? Wow, he's got hundreds and thousands of subscribers, so he's got to be right in what he's saying. 2 + 2 is 5 thinking that your behaviors and your past attitudes can never be changed. So many of you guys think that who you are today is who you're going to be tomorrow. And hey, that's just the cards given to me. I'm just never going to be good with women. And Steve, I don't think what you're saying is right. And I don't believe what you're saying is right. I believe that this is the cards I'm getting and this is what I'm going to be. And I'm telling you, you can't change that fact. 2 + 2 is 5 thinking. Drawing conclusions based off of information that goes against manhood. Anybody telling you to lie, manipulate, cheat, deceive, and trick in the game, that goes against manhood. And yet, you've got 2 + 5 is thinking. 2 + 2 is 5 is thinking. 2 plus 2 is 5 thinking. Look at that. Adapting to the opinions and behaviors of the majority. To do what? Be a part of it. How many of you guys get with these cuddle parties with other guys that all they do is bitch about the same shit? Oh, the Me Too movement, feminism. They bitch about the government taking all your money from you. They bitch about family court. And all y'all want to do, because you want to be a part of the crowd and not question anything, you'll follow the goddamn crowd. 2 plus 2 is 5. Look, believing that you cannot control your goddamn outcomes. You believe that it is already set in stone and you have no control over your motherfucking ass. That is 2 plus 2 is 5. Assuming you know what everyone is thinking without proof. You automatically assume because a woman is not into somebody or she treats one guy like shit that you ain't got a chance. Assuming that just because she doesn't smile at you, she doesn't like you. Do you know maybe she had a bad day? Maybe her cat is sick. Maybe the boss is getting in her ass or something. You don't know what her situation is, but 2 plus 2 is 5 thinking does that. 2 plus 2 is 5 thinking. Thinking and believing that something won't happen because it hasn't happened before. Think about that shit. Thinking and believing something won't happen because it hasn't happened before. Meaning that if she turns me down, there's no way I can talk to this woman over here, because if I talk to this woman over here, she's going to turn me down too. Motherfuckers. 2 plus 2 is 5 is thinking. Ignoring truthful information so you don't have to think about the unpleasant facts. 2 plus 2, 5 is thinking is that look. Not looking at the mirror and seeing what the fuck is wrong with you. Because you know, if you knew the truth about you, you would realize you're more the fucking problem than the solution. 2 plus 2 is 5 thinking. Judging outcomes and decisions on how they turned out rather than looking at the decision when it was made. Holy shit. I want to push my fucking wig back on that one. Judging outcomes and decisions on how they turned out rather than looking at the decision when it was made. Y'all ain't ready for this shit. 2 plus 2 is 5 is thinking. Drawing conclusions rather than accepting facts. Oh my God. And you remember I told y'all yesterday when y'all put y'all 2 cents in shit, when y'all draw conclusions. But a lot of you don't want to accept the fact that, again, you're more the problem than the solution. 2 plus 2 is 5 right here. Sticking with bad decisions because you invested so much time and money. Oh my God, I have been following this guy all my life. And like that guy called in last night, because he looks good, that was weird. And because he's my age, meaning, you know what, I've invested my time, so I might as well stick with him. Even though he's wrong, and even though he's declawing me and defanging me, I'm still going to follow this motherfucker. Come on. It's not getting understanding verse flow. I don't want to get that. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, here we go. Like I told you before. I told you guys right here before. Most of you guys either want to fit in the box or fit out the box. That's why I tell you that. Fuck that. Who says you can't be the box? That's one thing I always tell you. Be the fucking box. But here is the worst part about you grassing lines. Your laws, rules, codes, and everything that you were built on is based on these 3 fucking words. That is all you have grown up to think. I'm either going to win, I'm going to lose, or I'm going to draw when it comes to a woman and it comes to a situation. Either I'm going to win, I'm going to lose, or I'm going to draw. And that's not the case, because as a fucking man, you have got to kill the word lose. We do not lose. The only time you fucking lose is when you ain't doing the motherfucking thing that you are thinking about doing. Win, learn, draw, gentlemen. Win, learn, draw. That's the motto. Win, learn, draw. I don't lose. I learn. So then I can begin to make the proper adjustments that need to be made for the next one up. Even if I win, I learn. And when I draw, I learn. And if she says no, I learn. And if she says, get the fuck out of my face, I learn. I have a boyfriend. I'm married. I don't give a fuck what she says, because guess what, gentlemen? What you motherfuckers don't understand is that woman has a right to say what the fuck she wants to say. Win, learn, draw, gentlemen. Always remember, guys, what is important is your thinking must line up with your behaviors. Like I told you before, I always tell you, the kids, for Halloween, and I said this earlier today when I was getting my costume. I told you earlier today, the thing I love about kids is that they think and behave the same way. If they want that costume, they're going to get that costume. They're going to wear that costume, and they're not going to give a fuck what you think or what anybody thinks about their costume, because they're doing what they do. Hey, all of you guys have done this. All of you guys have done this. You all have done this. But what I'm saying to all you guys out there is that when your thinking and the way you behave lines up, you achieve and you move on. And guess what? If you don't achieve it, you'll learn and move on, gentlemen. That's the beautiful thing about the man mindset. You used to do this as kids, and I'm not lying to you motherfuckers. I'm not blowing smoke up your ass. You guys used to do this. What I'm saying to you is, as children, you did this all the fucking time. Either you're going to achieve it, gentlemen, or you're not. And if you achieve it, you move the fuck on. If you don't achieve it, learn from the situation and move the fuck on. But the only way you can do that is when your thinking lines up with your motherfucking behaviors. Because then it goes back to Bill Goldberg. I'm a wrestling guy. Goldberg back in the 90s used to kick, was it 90s or 2000? I forgot when he was early 2000s. He was whipping everybody's ass. And after he smashed everybody's ass, you know what he said? He didn't say thank you. All Goldberg said was, who's next? Because the thing is when you think and your thinking is aligned with your behaviors, you win. But the last thing I want to show you, and again, I'm not going to get into all this, but as a man, you must take that mental journey and find your stones of willpower. You must find your stones of willpower, guys. Okay? That's what I'm saying to you guys. You must find it. I can't find it for you. You must find it, because let me go all the way back up and show you what the fuck I'm talking about. Because it goes back to motherfucking Thanos. Thanos, I told you before. As long as there are those that remember what was, there will always be those who are unable to accept what could be. The thing about Thanos, as long as there are those who remember what was the past, they will always have 2 + 2, 5 is thinking, right? There will always be those who are unable to accept what can be, which is 2 + 2 is 4. But like I told you before, one thing about Thanos, what did he say right here? The hardest choices require what? The strongest wills, what most guys don't have. And like I told you yesterday, everybody thought Thanos was about the snap. Now, we're going to talk more about this on Monday. Monday show, we're going to be discussing this on the Red Pill Mindset show. We're going to be discussing your next versus your end game. But I just want to say to you guys, everybody thought Thanos was all about snapping his fingers. If you now again, guys, I'm only talking about the movie. I ain't talking about the comic book and death and all that shit. I'm just talking about this. Everybody thought Thanos was doing everything he's doing to do this one thing right here, gentlemen, and that is snap his fingers. Everybody thought All he wanted to do was get those cubes to do this one thing right here. Okay? But that's not the truth. Because the thing about Thanos is that he was always moving to his next. And the important thing is, guys, soak this game up. It didn't matter who was next. Thanos was always moving towards his next. Why? Because if you watch fucking the Avengers and the War Endgame and all that shit, you will learn that his thoughts were always in line with his motherfucking actions. A period. Period. But in the movie, Thanos had the ultimate goal. And his ultimate goal was what? To get rid of half of life. That was the goal. Excuse me, that wasn't the goal. That was his next. To get rid of half of life in the movies, guys. But the thing is about Thanos was this. He wasn't into calculations, guys. He said half. That's all he said, gentlemen. Thanos said fucking half. And here's the thing. When it came to half, Thanos wanted to get rid of half, gentlemen. He didn't think about who in the half. He didn't say, well, you know what? Mo Yo Sauce gets to live and J Love gets to go. Whiskey to Dawn gets to live and DJ Han Solo gets to go. Clap has to go. Theo has to go. Shit. Freelance Ronin has to go. But you know what? KWA, he gets to live. Thanos didn't do that. When it came to half, Thanos wanted to get rid of half. He never thought about who in the half. But what is more important in all of this is that he didn't give a flying fuck about what others thought about him or who was in his way. He didn't go to bed saying, oh shit, the Incredible Hulk is going to try to kick my ass tomorrow. Oh shit, Thor and Iron Man are going to try to stop me tomorrow. Oh shit, Spider-Man, Black Panther, all these motherfuckers, Captain America. Oh shit, tomorrow they are going to try to stop me. He did not think about that. He did not think about that. He didn't give a fuck what people thought. Hey, what did I tell you about you guys? When you were kids, this was you. You didn't care about what others thought. You didn't care what they felt. Whatever you had to do, you did it. But this is the beautiful thing about Thanos. This is where he gets the ultimate respect over here. Because once he reached his goal, gentlemen, once he got to his next, do you think he kept the glove and kept going on? No. What he did was he destroyed the stones and moved on to his next. I don't think y'all understand what the fuck I just said. He did all that work to get those stones. He did all the work, or not him, but people around him did all the work. And once he got the stones and snapped his finger and was finished with his next, once he reached it, he didn't need the glove anymore. Because he was done. And what did he do? He moved on. Because his thoughts were in line with his actions, gentlemen. And that's what made Thanos so powerful. But the problem with you guys is this. Your thoughts don't line up with your actions. Thus, your laws, rules, codes, narratives, and principles will never come to fruition because you cannot stand by them. You cannot back those things up. You don't know why you have those goddamn rules, and you will not die for those motherfuckers. But that's the problem with y'all guys, man. That's the power. I mean, not the power, but the ultimate problem. And that's what we're going to be discussing on Monday. Because if you cannot understand next versus an end game, you're fucked. Because the majority of you guys are end game thinkers. That's your problem. All you do is think about the end fucking game and you don't think about the next. We're going to talk about that on Monday's show. But anyway, guys, I'm about to wrap this motherfucking up. We have hit 3 hours on the dot. It's 1:02 in the morning, 2:00 a.m. where y'all are at. Guys, last round of questions. If you have any before I wrap this up. But guys, what I'm saying to you is that soak up this show for what I'm saying. Guys, do not forget, we're going to do a Riding with the Dean show tomorrow. Make sure y'all subscribe and hit that bell. Add me to add the Man Mindset to Instagram or Twitter or Facebook, because when I go live, I always, when I ride my bike, when I do my bike ride in the morning or whenever I ride my bike, I always let you know what's going on. So Instagram guys, y'all always get first dibs. I always let y'all know first. All my Instagram dogs, they'll hit you, then they hit Twitter, and Facebook might get it, but it's always going to be on Instagram, okay? But what I'm saying to all you guys out there, man, I appreciate that. But dog, listen. Hey, Mo, it's not deep. I appreciate it, but it's your deepness. It's the deepness that you have got to learn about you. Because if anybody ain't showing you this simple shit, they ain't teaching you the game, which they're fucking you up even more because they're not telling you how important your time is. Everything Thanos did was about time because he wasn't wasting that shit. He gonna get shit done. He gonna get to his fucking next and move on to the next, get that done and move on to the next. But for some of you guys out there, you already got your end game of feeling that you ain't good enough. And we're going to talk about that on Monday and shit, man. We're going to talk about that, man. Let's see what here. So that means getting rid of good women. No, listen to me. If a woman isn't going with your narratives and principles, why is she a good woman? How can she be a good woman? If she is disrespecting you, giving you crumbs, then why and how the fuck is she a good woman? She ain't a good woman. Oh, wait a second. Whiskey, you asked a question. I'm sorry, dog. Hold on. I'm sorry. Let me screw it up, dog. Hold on. Wait. I'm sorry, guys. I was reading all this shit. Hold on. Let me see here. Hold on a second. Well, no, Whiskey is hard because the sex stuff is real hot. The man stuff is, I don't know. It's probably the 5 play, the fucking 101 back, master the bedroom, and dirty talk. Those are the hot ones. Okay. But let me keep going on. Let me see here. Good show. Thank you. Dropping gems. I appreciate that. What do I say to a woman who is sunbathing on the block? DJ Solo, go to the website, watch the Approach Boot Camp. That's it. Instagram, The Man Mindset. That's it. The Man Mindset right there. The Man Mindset. Okay. Nemesis, let me go to you. Steve, could you tell me the name of that movie and show me how you showed us that clip where the King of France always says, I am a state? Oh, go to, it's called 𝑉𝑒𝑐. Go to, it's on Netflix. But I want to warn you, his brother's a cupcake. Just want to let you know. He's got a cupcake brother, but they had to add that in there for them. So just want to let you know. It's called 𝑉𝑒𝑐. All right, 𝑉𝑒𝑐. All right. It's about king. I got to type of his king, but it's called 𝑉𝑒𝑐. Okay. All right. 𝑉𝑒𝑟𝑠𝑎𝑖𝑙�Ｌ𝑒𝑠. 𝑉𝑒𝑟𝑠𝑎𝑖𝑙�Ｌ�Es. Versailles. Look at that in the Tudors. I love those. Those are my shit. The Tudors and Versailles. Let's see here. Okay, we already answered that question. Thank you, HD. All right, hey, Whiskey, I answered your question. All right, let's see here. You out here giving free knowledge and helping these people. That's where out. Hey, Clap, when you get to learn me, dog, you got to go, hey, we've been doing this for over damn near almost 30 years, brother. I mean, we doing it as I've been doing this shit since the 90s, brother. I've been doing this shit since the 90s. So been doing this shit for a minute, man. Let's see here. Clap Cheeks, that's how I know he's a real deal. I have no respect. I appreciate that, Nemesis. All right. Yeah, well, yeah, that's the what we got, J Love, is the profile setup and really Conversation Class 3 online game that connects to the texting toolkit and the texting 1 through 8 in Manhood U. So everything connects. HG didn't expect it to be better than yesterday, but who are we talking about? Steve never stops. Respect. HG, let me tell y'all something about me. And I learned this a long time ago. And that's why I tell you, the one thing my mentor taught me, because I used to be a huge Michael Jackson fan in the 80s, and fuck y'all, don't judge me. But when he told me, again, it is a Prince marketing model and a Prince mindset of how he markets, not dresses and shit, but he is always arranging, composing, producing. He stays up late, goes to bed for a few hours, gets back up, and just is on. And that's all I'm doing. I'm kicking out information because I want you guys to realize if you kick the tires on the man mindset, you will realize that the motherfucker on this side is keeping shit 1,000. The motherfucker on this side has a lot of game in his motherfucking hand and his pinky and ain't bullshit. Yeah, Prime, it is there. Just click on there's a button that says Conversation Ground Zero. It's a big picture. Prime 21. When you go to the man site, enter the website, and right below the Halloween game, which we're about to close up, guys. Halloween game ends tomorrow. Well, not today, but tomorrow. We're gonna take Halloween game down, so we're done. And we'll be focusing on Valentine's Day. That'll be our next big thing. Valentine's Day weekend. That's going to be our big thing. And Christmas holidays at the mall. Oh, my God. All the elk and zebra and stuff will all be at the Waterhole. Next thing. Yeah, Versailles got it. Yeah, that was a great show. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. Yeah, but guys, like I said, we're about to wrap this up. But like I said, at the end of the day, guys, all I want you guys to do, guys, and I will pull it up for you, and you don't have to pull it up yourself because I know you won't pull it up, and sometimes I got to do the shit for you. Guys, y'all need to get at me at themanmindset@gmail.com. Send me a number. If you are ready to learn, send me a number, and I will call you. Let me see here. All right, guys, let me show you this. I always like to show y'all guys this stuff. Let me show you an image. Shit, I want the book. Hold on a second. Guys, don't forget, hit the notification bell because we do Riding with the Dean. We do the graveyard, the Riding with the Dean shows. What we will do is hold on a second. Shit, I hope I pulled that shit up right. Here you go. Here you go. Shit, fuck it. Guys, at the end of the day, what I want you guys to do when y'all get a chance, and I always say this before I say goodbye, guys, always remember, think about the graveyard, okay? Always before you go to bed at night. Before you go to bed at night, guys, always think about the graveyard. Like I said before, the thing about the graveyard that everybody in there has in common is they thought they had, tomorrow coming to them. We don't have a guarantee that tomorrow is coming to us. But what we can do is we can live every day of our life like men. Live every day like it is your last. Live every day of your life like it is your last, man. Let's see here. Oh, Whiskey, you crazy, dog. But no, it's not about, listen, HG, it's not about opening your eyes and ears. Guys, tell 5 of your friends, only ones you trust, if you trust. But I'm going to tell you right now, a lot of your friends ain't going to want to do this because they're going to be, oh, my God, it's work. I got to be accountable. I can't blame things, and I got to be responsible. So share it with your friends. Go right ahead. But like I say, guys, go to the Man Mindset. Click on free information. We've got boot camps, free boot camps. But always remember, as you enter the website, you'll see 3 videos. You'll see the thing on chess that I always tell you to watch. Very important. You'll see what Steve can do, which y'all see me make that girl get off and play and touch herself with me typing the words. Then you got the approach boot camp. Watch the approach boot camp. Do the approach boot camp. And when it doesn't work for you, call in. Let me know. Tell me what you did, because I can better gauge and guide you when you're following what we're showing you to do, okay? That's what we're going to do. All right, guys, I'm about to wrap this up, guys. Y'all are great men, man. I appreciate you all, guys. Don't forget, we got a Red Line show on Friday. I will be posting that. Myself and Donovan Sharp, he's back, so we're going to be doing a Red Line show with Donovan Sharp. Also, I'm going to try to see if I can do some things with Rosebud. I'm going to try to see something. I'm going to try to figure out when I can do something with Rosebud. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm going to try to figure it out. And also, guys, riding with the Dean. We spend an hour. I try to give you an hour while I'm driving where you can ask questions and stuff like that. Now, getting y'all ass, y'all know that, but I don't do it to embarrass you. I do that to wake you up and open your eyes, okay? All right, guys, I'm the Dean, man. It's the Man Mindset, guys. Y'all have a very good night. I got to catch up. I got to catch up on my shows and shit. I'm kind of backed up. I just got back from Orlando, so I got to catch up on my shows. I just want to watch at least about an hour, 2 hours before I go to sleep for 2 hours, get my ass up and start my day. All right, man. Yeah, we're going to get the band back together. Absolutely, dog. Don't forget, absolutely, Whiskey. Don't forget to check out my motherfucker Sidewalk Sidewalk Saturdays with my dog Rosebud. I thought Bud goes on Sundays. I thought Bud does Sundays and Thursdays. I don't know when Bud does. I got to talk to him. But anyway, we'll do that, guys. And I appreciate you all, man. Hey, y'all need me. Oh, wait, let me close this off. Whiskey and shit. Y'all need me. themanmindset@gmail.com. Send me a name. Send me a number. And if you really want help, fucking, I will call you. We'll chop it up. I'm the Dean, man. We will see y'all later. Hey, and maybe, just maybe, we'll kick something out Saturday night. You know, when I got a chance and I got some time, we'll do something. It's been a while since we had some sex talk. You know what I mean? So we might do some some sex talk show. I got to see, wait a second. Is a Terminator coming out? I know I got to go to the movies with my boys. I think we'll do the Terminator. I think we're going to see the Terminator Saturday. If I got to go see the Terminator on Saturday, maybe, no, Fridays with Donovan. I got to see, dog. I'll see, man. I got to see, man. Oh, you mean you made that for me? Man, anyway, Whiskey. Let me get the fuck off this show, man. I will fuck with y'all later, man. I got love for y'all. Fuck with your boy, the Man Mindset, guys. Always remember, guys, just because you came from a pussy does not mean you have to act like one. Fuck with your boy. I'm out.